Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Monday. Glad you're with us. This is Must See Monday. And you know what we do here on Monday nights? We mark everything down. So great way to kick off the week. No case of the scary Mondays here. We got an exciting show, and it's going to be all about fine jewelry, great values, one of a kinds, of course, throughout most of the show. But here's what we have that needs to be highlighted right up front. We've got an incredible designer earring wheel. If you like big, beautiful earrings, something different, something unique, something specialty, we've got them for you. There are actually styles that we've not seen very often before, and they're all going to be on clearance. And the reason they're not here very often on the air is because they're some of the most expensive and beautiful designer earrings we've ever brought, but they're all on clearance. They're all one of a kinds. We've got a lion's earring. It's a beautiful lion's head. We've got some really special hoops that are multicolored sapphires, and we also have some very large fancy colored diamond earrings as well. So those are going to be coming up if you're an earring lover, but also we can go classic with a hoop. Our 3/4 inch hoops are here. They are rarely here on the air, but it looks like we're going to be seeing an uptick in the pricing on those, so we thought we'd bring them to you one more time before they do. Also, we have a very, very special Paraíba that's going to be on the more affordable side. So how does that sound? I know we always love that idea. It's tougher to do in Paraíba, of course. And then we even have one of my favorite pieces all time. It is not maybe brand new, but it's been very, very infrequently on the air. We have one of what I think is truly in the top 5 of all time TVON values in a yellow diamond ring. It's a band ring, but we usually see what, a 5-stone or maybe a 6 or 7-stone style. We're actually going to up the ante here with a 4-stone yellow diamond ring. What that means is even bigger individual stones, because they're still going to cross the hand for you. So we've got a really beautiful way to get most of our yellow diamonds, which are more solitaires in bridal styles. We've got a very, very special band that everybody can wear. It's great for stacking as well, and so much more. So also maybe some great gifting ideas if you need something really classic in a band that everybody can wear. Plus, there's an emerald cut Tanzanite. We're going to try to make that more affordable because most of our emerald cuts of late have been 15 or 20 carats. We're going to bring you something that's a little bit more wearable and affordable, and we have a great discount on a Savorite in our specialty signature mounting. So all of that and a lot more, because why? We've got 3 hours live from Los Angeles, so it's going to be quite the show. Give us a request if you have them. That's why that phone number is there. So you can reach us immediately. Tell us what you'd like to see. If there was something perhaps you missed out on from the weekend, we've got, as long as it's still here, we've got those items that we can bring out for you as well. So happy to do that at any given moment, so feel free to call us on those. And of course, that was just a little highlight of what is coming up in the show. And so stick around because we've got all these amazing one-of-a-kinds that are going to be flying out of here. We know that. We're actually going to start with something really designer. It is a multicolored design. It's actually got a little bit of that ombre rainbow effect and some enamel and some diamonds and some gold. So it's like the kitchen sink ring all right here. Take a look at this one. This is how we start on Monday. And again, welcome in. So glad you're with us. And here we are with item number 112-4304, which is going to be your combination of starting with a carat 07 of those multicolored sapphires and a little bit of everything from the hot pinks to the yellows. And then even, did you see the light greens in there? Light greens that subtly transition into blues and all the different colors there. And 6 points in diamonds. And then, of course, there's actually that border around all the pave that you see through the center. That's actually enameling that's done as well. So it's actually a little bit of, again, some designer feels here, and yet all those beautiful colors in one. So you got your go-to everyday wearable, right? And carat 07 in the sapphire weight, Tony, on this one, and it's 6 points in diamonds on the sides. They're pave. I wanted to show you that platform, all rimmed in gold. That's solid around the edge there. And of course, it's almost like a channel for your enamel. Is that an enamel channel? It sounds like that's a that could be a chapter in my book, right? The enamel channel. So there it is. That's going to be a good one. So here's what we're going to do on this one. It's yellow gold only, stays as is. And we'll still size it for you, so don't worry about that. But there are a lot of markdowns. It is Must See Monday with the markdowns. So all that alliteration is more than just a fun little alliteration of a, start to the week, but it's actually going to be, true to form here. You're going to see some really massive discounts on everything, including this one here. So how about this? Oh, and by the way, one mention to Katrina. If Katrina happens to be out there, I know late yesterday after the show, she had some requests for some yellow tourmalines because we had a gorgeous one yesterday. I've got 2 to show you, Katrina, so if you happen to be out there and ready to go, just let me know. We'll say the word and put those up for you. So, and again, any other requests you got, we're welcome for all and any. But here we go with our sapphire. And already thinking about this one, Tim, maybe perhaps, let's see, or a request, that's good too. But here's what we've got for you, better than even $9.99 to start us off. And I'm going to show it to you on the hand here, which is really important. So you can see the size. Obviously, that's really specific here to this one being a larger size. And oh my goodness, just that's what I love about, getting into a piece that you're going to wear more often than not, or can wear more often than not. Because, I like to coordinate, right? Like I think a lot of us ladies do, where we want that perfect piece. Well, pretty much anything you got, this is going to go with. So instead of $9.99 or $8.88, let's take it all the way down. Not even $799. So this is where, got to remind you, we do all fine jewelry. It's all solid gold or platinum. We're going to see a lot of platinum tonight. We've got a beautiful selection of gems, but all the best in diamonds. And here it is with that beautiful. I love that sometimes the ombre is stacked this way. I love that this one's going more vertically stacked in the ombre. It's a little more creative as well to match the elongation of the pear shape naturally. But it's $777. So we'll go with a little lucky number price here to get you started on a really important, again, sapphires, diamonds, enamel, and gold. So everything and more, and a beautiful design with a lot of workmanship as well. And there it is. So we'll give that 30 seconds, then we're on our way. Lots of one-onlys. This is just one of many we'll see throughout the evening. And a beautiful turquoise, a larger turquoise pendant we're going to see actually comes with a chain. I've got a beautiful new designer gold and diamond piece, and love this one. Very creative in the design. So 20 seconds remaining on this one. We've got quite a few pendants, and we've got some earrings to show you as well. Alexandrites are here, which that doesn't happen very often in earrings. We're going to see those. And anything else you might think of, we got you covered. There's even a rare Andalusite piece in a necklace. So had a rare Andalusite yesterday in a ring. We thought we'd bring out the matching necklace. And don't forget, one of our top of the hours, the yellow diamond 4-stone band with massive, almost third of a carat, yellow diamonds will be coming your way. So here's a brand new one for you. And this is really, it's going to be a little bit odd to see it here up close, I got to be honest, because, it's got some moving parts, which is pretty cool to get into jewelry, right? So your beautiful design is like this. Now, that centerpiece that you have, it's almost like that nested. See how it just moved? That centerpiece that's going to nest within the outer kind of triangular shape, that's actually going to be hinged. So you see here from the side, there's a little bit of this kind of like cylindrical hinge on the inside there. So you see how that's actually built where it's stacked. So it's almost like you see 3 tiers, very dimensional, right? 112, 47, 29 on this one. It's all solid 18 karat yellow gold, as you can probably already tell just by looking at the color of that gold, but see how that's going to look. These are white diamonds that are going to be 1 carat exactly. So let me show it on the hand before any further, because you got to see the size of this one. And then of course, we're going to throw in this chain for free for you, which looks like a 16-inch chain here, but look at how beautiful this is. And then you can see how even just every subtle movement is going to give you that little bit of movement with that inner kind of triangular or diamond shaped design. And then you've got, again, the stack of diamonds up top holding it into place, even that little detail of the bail. So that's not plain, it's got that little bit of dimension to it. So here's what we've got on a measurement, and then we'll show it on the neckline, of course. But 1 carat exactly, we're going to throw in an 18 karat gold chain. This is going to be an inch and an inch and an eighth to be exact, including that bail. And then of course, this is that really pretty link style chain. I do want to show you, it is a spring ring closure. Now, no adjustability on this one. Looks to be 16 inches on that. And by the way, you can take it off and put it on with other chains as well. So if you wanted to, let's say, incorporate it with their famous diamonds by the yard, that'd be an idea as well. Take a look at it on the neckline here. And so you can see what that's going to look like from a distance away and see how lovely that is. But again, great size to it, beautifully, beautifully made. And again, that's where I love seeing that little bit of movement you see there. I'm just going to kind of move it a little extra for you so you see how it swings in that centerpiece, but it's never going to flip the wrong way. That's not going to happen. So it just gives you really design elements that we're not used to seeing, something more exotic and unique, certainly. And it's going to be huge value with chain included, or take the chain off. You could always give the chain. Maybe you need an 18 karat gold chain. Sounds like a subtle difference, but the truth is 18 karat gold does have a different color than 14 karat. So let's say you've got another pendant, you've been waiting. 18 karat gold chains, not only are they difficult to find, but they're pricey when you do. So I love that we're throwing that in for free. So you've got a great chance to pick up a beautiful chain that might be really needed in your collection anyway. So here it is up close. It's got a $28.99 price tag. We're going to do a lot better than that, of course, and truly blow this out. I just love the details, that almost rib detail that you have with the gold. Where there's no diamonds, there's still detail, and I think that's really beautiful. And you can see it's like a subtle curb link when you look at it. Think of like the curb links we know are usually more heavy and statuesque and a little bit bigger and clunkier. This is going to be still that curb link style, but in a finer chain. So again, mix and match it as you wish, but it's not even $1,000. And remember, that's a lot of 18 karat gold. And I love that all the diamonds are larger as well, and that's going to be, actually, we're going to do it for $999. That is it. So a really special piece there at under $1,000 in that 18K, and loving seeing that one. Don't forget about the sapphire piece, still here as well. We've got a rare. I was so shocked to see this because last I'd heard we were completely out of our color change sphenes. Only one of the rarest stones on the entire planet. We've got a color change sphene today in a pendant of all things, which let me explain why that's so important in the 30 seconds, because that is something I know a lot of gem collectors will have specifically been looking for. So really exciting. Again, look at that. There's that movement that you get. Obviously, when it sits up and down, it sits level like that. So every piece is going to nest into one another. So it's really just, again, beautifully designed. Love that little bit of movement. Articulation in jewelry always costs more on that labor front. So keep that in mind, and that's where we got it. So really cool piece, $999. Sounds like that one may be gone, and then here we go. So let me just say this really quickly about why this is important and why so many really gem savvy collectors have probably asked for or looked for color change sphene in the past. And it's really quite simple, because this is one of those collectible stones, super rare as we know, but it's not only that, with that rarity comes a little bit of, it's a little softer than some stones. So some people are in love with the stone, but a little bit leery about wearing it in a ring, just because that would be out there exposed to the elements, a little more susceptible, you know, and obviously you want to take care when you wear those softer stones. Like, you know, we talk about rhodochrosite, opals, all those stones that tend to be a little more delicate. If it's under a 7 on the Mohs scale, you just have to take a little extra care when you wear it. So I think that it makes perfect sense that you don't really need to worry about that when it's in a pendant. So there have been a lot of gem savvy collectors that have thought specifically maybe those softer stones would be better in a pendant, and that's what you get here. So it's our first in a long time, and not to mention we don't see a lot of these stones overall. It's really been a collectible since we started bringing it. By the way, I was the one here many years ago. It was about 7 years ago. World premiere. I was lucky enough and privileged enough to debut this stone to the world so many years ago right here at TVON. And so haven't seen a lot of it since, but honestly, the more recent material that we've been receiving in just that little collection has been an even better quality than what we debuted so many years ago. So you're in for a treat, especially if you're not familiar with this stone. It's another highly brilliant stone. Remember, refraction and dispersion, really important to remember their difference. This is a highly dispersive stone, so it gives you all the brilliance of diamonds, but better. So that's all coming with a stone that still has a great base color, and it's going to change color. So it's phenomenal, it's dispersive, and it looks like this. So that's an important piece, and we've got one. It's 1125-218 here and brand new. I really do not anticipate this sticking around very long, so please feel free to come on in early on 5218. It's going to be our 268, and it's a round. So there is something special about seeing the round always, that's for sure. It's a 268 because obviously you take dispersion. It's why the round brilliant cut was really developed, to really maximize brilliance in a diamond, right? And this is, again, as mentioned before, higher dispersion than diamonds. So it's doing something diamonds, no matter how good, no matter how high clarity, no matter how clean, are the diamonds are not capable of this level of fire. And you got the 268 with the 7 points in diamonds. This is where I'm holding it side to side. It's going to sit north to south for you. So I'm holding it by the bail. It's a large bail, so you can put even your larger chains with it. But we're about to see this one on the hand for you, and I think you are going to be thrilled when you get this. Not to mention, kind of like the multicolored sapphire piece, even though it's only one stone that's got the color, it's got all the colors within it. So it's another one of those that without setting multiple stones together in ombre, it's still giving you a very wearable, goes with everything, because, well, you see the colors as bright as they can be, even from a distance away. So that's really important. Check this out. This is going to be a 1 inch, actually it's a little bit more like 1.1 inch top to bottom. I'm going to put on the neckline for you. Remember, it's a 268 with 7 points in diamonds. You can change the gold if you want to. We're even going to honor that. The bail's at the top here. You're going to put your favorite chain with it, and you're good to go. But even from this distance, in lower light, you are seeing this amazing color that it has. And remember, all that said, all the brilliance, all the green base color. Remember, if you're in an incandescent light, it changes from green to red. So you're not even seeing everything there is to see with this stone. Isn't that the coolest thing? And with all that said, this collectible is going to be on its way out at an incredibly affordable price, especially for what this is. And it's also not going to be that $49.99. And it's a big stone. They don't come in big sizes. It's very susceptible to a lot of inclusions. That's not what you're getting here. It's very important. And it's also not going to be $49 or $39 or $29.99. So come on in. We know how popular this stone is. Needless to say, there is only one, and that's it. And we're going to blow it out right now for better than even $2,500. The sweep of the gold, the mirror finishing that as it reaches the base and then wraps around that stone is just all highly polished, wider ribbon-like design, then that little bit of pave diamonds just for good measure there. Again, it is 7 points in diamonds, so there is something to talk about there, right? It is those diamonds. It's done for the artistic nature of it, right? This is not intended to be about the diamond weight. It's about the really important collectible stone that you have. And again, no worries on wearing it because that's going to be completely free of any kind of, you're not going to knock that stone at all. It's going to be beautifully safe. On the neckline, put your favorite chain, even diamonds by the yard, because it's got plenty of size in that bail as you see, and we're going to blow it out for better than 25 or 24 or anything else you'd like to do here. This is really special. Hi, Mary. Okay, we're going to have to say a little special something to Mary now that I know she's watching. But anyway, this is not even $24.99. It's going to be only $1,999 only. That's it. So first caller, and we'll see who's got it. And then let me know what requests you have. We'll help you out with those. We got some Alexandrites. I've got a new designer diamond ring as well that's going to be many different colors of diamonds, and a big turquoise. Nothing better than a big turquoise pendant to wear every day as well. Oh, and I didn't mention we have a new copper bearing stone. Really important color. Our first of its kind, I would say, too. So that's pretty unique. Been here a long time. We've had a lot of great gems, but nothing quite like what we're going to see today in one of our rarest stones out there. So $19.99 in the color change sphene. Somebody has got to have that. And of course, nicknamed, you know, it's the Christmas tree stone. And that makes sense, right? Think about the evergreen pine leaves. And then, of course, you've got all the multicolored lights, the reds, the yellows, the greens, the blues. All the brilliance is there. So you get every color of the rainbow. So let me know on that one. And then I'm going to show you a little something here in Tanzanite, because this is one of those that's very, I love it. Just there's a simplicity, but still gives you the wow. Isn't that an interesting oxymoron of sorts? When you've got a simplistic design and that it's really this like skyscraper stack of very Art Deco feels because of the cuts of the stones, but it is so striking. And that really is what I think a lot of people in jewelry are looking for, those bigger pieces, those really attractive looks, but then of course, specialty cuts as well in all three of the stones. But did you realize no diamonds? No diamonds. That's what really separates it out from so much of what we've seen before is there's absolutely no diamond weight in it, and that's not a bad thing. Because if I said there's no diamonds in this ring, you might go, okay, wah, wah. This is even better because it's bringing you something with super rarity. Those are not just merengue pinks or hot pink spinels. Those are sapphires. We're talking about two stones that we can go a long time without seeing one pink sapphire here. We have two incredibly cut trapezoid, this is rare, and they're two identical, they're talking about like mirror images of each other that are bookending this stone. So you get that setting, which is amazing. You get the elongation. This is emerald cut, which I know is always expected to be elongated. This is extremely elongated emerald cutting, so it's really special. It's actually more of a baguette. So that's what makes that Tanzanite look so different. And then the pink sapphires just really pair up so well with it. So there's a new discount on it, which is why it's coming up 17 minutes into the show as opposed to hours from now. Take a look at it. You're going to love the pricing here. Really, truly, you will. And it's going to be $112,4386 and does have to stay in the white gold. So that's the way it's going to be remaining as far as the setting goes. But check this out. It's very, very important the way it's got all those colors. Look at that. And still makes sense to have the hot pinks. And I think it would be a difference if it was a lighter pink sapphire, which they exist. I don't think it would have nearly the wow factor. Because remember, what those pink sapphires are complementing in this stone are the red flashes. And what the red flashes are complementing are the hot pinks. And even if you look at the hot pinks, there's a little bit of a purple element to them as well. So that is extremely, extremely important. And all I can say is you got to dial in early because there's obviously only the one and it's going to go very, very quickly. I want to show it on the hand so you can get an idea of the size. 866 is the carat weight, of course, but then there's the elongation and the way it looks on the hand, which you see there. Even better when you see it from a distance. And I think that, again, there's a little bit, when you get the hotter pinks, you get a little bit of purple and blue with that material as well, and then just lined up along the sides as they are. Super important. Again, if you feel like maybe diamonds and 2 carats and 1 carat and 1.5 carats of diamonds a little too glitzy for every day, then how about the elegance and the beautiful pop of the colors here, where really all of the stones are neon. They're all delivering that quality, that property. And again, beautiful red flashes. I know they're always tougher to see on camera, but remember, they are in full force here, being our best of the best in Blue Wing Block D, and really enjoying this one. And I'll make it really easy because this is one of our best per carat prices we've had. And it is a departure to see no diamonds but pink sapphires. Keep in mind those pink sapphires, they're 68 points. Almost, they're right about 1/3 of a carat each. those stones are more rare and really would be a lot more expensive than what you would see with a diamond, no matter how many you get. So that's important too. And it was $99.99. Got a new discount for you on this one, and trust me, it's gonna fly. So please dial in very, very quickly, very early. 866 is an enormous size, and get ready for one of our better per carat values. It's not gonna be $99.99, Tone, I promise you. We're gonna make it better. This is Markdown Monday. You came here for the discounts today. You came expecting them. You know it's a weekly date. We've got to make sure that we bring you all the best of the best, and here it is. And yet, it's gonna be a really, really special look. Guys, we don't look like we're broadcasting on all of our networks today, unfortunately. So, but hopefully that'll get remedied, so keep that in mind. And again, always online, hopefully, if that ever happens to you and we're not on your cable provider or what have you. But this is what we're gonna do, under $49.99. And really special value here for you. It's an incredible look. We're gonna make it even better than $49.99. This is one of those major moments. And again, nothing else like it. We have not. We built something like, I think it's been 7,000 different Tanzanite pieces with just blue wing block Ds in the last few years. There has never been another that is looking like this. The powerful colors, the beautiful combination, the 3-stone style, and it's not even going to be $4,900 or $4,500. Let's take a look at it. There's only one. It stays in the white gold. So the only thing we need to know is what size do you need, and that's actually going to be, gosh, I'll make it $39.99. That is it, $39.99 to get one collar. The best Tanzanite day to shop of a long, long time, and consider where we are. Looking at about $450 a carat there, which is not exactly acceptable Tanzanite pricing for and even just the block Cs that are out there right now. That's what's so important to remember. Remember, Katrina, we've got requests for you if you happen to be out there. Yellow tourmalines. I know she was looking for some yesterday, so we're happy to bring those to you. And more pendants on the way, and we've got a new designer ring as well. So all of that and more. And again, let us know what requests you have, because I know there are. Had a lot of requests come in over the last couple of days, so if there's anything we can help you find, happy to do that. I'm going to preview a little something that if you like pinks and reds and you like a really, really, really rare stone, we've never had anything quite like this. Just a little flash. Don't mean to, scare anybody away, but this is one of those that is a rubellite. But wait, there's more. That is not just rubellite. It is an actual, it is copper bearing. I mean, it really is one of those. We've seen a couple pinks, we've seen a couple purples, but to get a true rubellite color in copper bearing, well, that doesn't happen. And so here it is with the big diamonds on the side and the halo all the rest of the way around. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's coming up in a little bit. We'll give it a moment. I do want to show you another pendant here before we move along to that copper bearing rubellite. Here it is. This is a teal tourmaline. I was a little shocked when I debuted this a couple days ago, and I was surprised it stuck around. So perhaps you didn't see it, but it's got a new markdown anyway, so maybe it's for the best. It's 112-49.95, and that's an impressive style, which is a tourmaline that is a beautiful cushion cut, but it's more than that. You're probably immediately noticing the checkerboard faceting across the top, which takes a platinum setting, a 4-carat 16 teal tourmaline. There are blue elements, there are green elements. It doesn't just look like the classic grass green or emerald green. You've got a blue element to it. And then there's 20 points in diamonds. They're really scattered among these bigger stones that there are 6 of. Also, that is a platinum setting that's scrolling around kind of like this overlapping, subtly floral design. And we'll take a look at it on the hand so we can give you a measure. In the platinum stays in the platinum. Nice big bail. One more thing, it's actually an enhancer. So if you want a little more versatility, and that doesn't mean you can't just use it in the traditional pendant way. It doesn't mean you can't just slip your favorite chain through it or diamonds by the yard. But when you have an enhancer where, look at that, do you see what I just did? Oops, she broke it. No, didn't break it, but I got your attention, because that's where an enhancer comes in handy. By that amazing way it flips open, you have the ability to put this around maybe the intersection of beads or pearls, the types of necklaces that you can't put through the bail, but you need to basically attach it at a station point of a chain or a bigger beaded necklace. You can do that. So it just gives you a lot more versatility in how you wear it. The length of the piece you can see there is 1 1/8 inches, and we're going to bring you a really, really good value. I'm going to try it on my neckline for you so you can see it there, give you another perspective on the size, and then we're going to blow it out for you, because it used to be, it was very important at $19.99. You can see the color. I'm just subtly giving it some movement so you can really see all the way that beautiful checkerboard faceting, how that looks from a distance. Well, it really helps to bring that stone alive, doesn't it? Just gives it more of that beautiful look, that color, that pop, and to see not just relying on the inside of the stone to sparkle, but in this case, you're getting the entire surface area of the stone that's giving and delivering its own sparkle. Let's blow it out. We're going to take it up close real quick, not even ask for $9.99. So only the one. Remember, enhancers are rare, and they usually are really highly desired as well. So we love to see it. It's not even $9.99 or $8.99, and it's platinum. So there's a lot to enjoy about this one, and yet it's going to be only, you know what, blow it out for $888. Then we'll get to something designer and brand new. Plus we have turquoise and a very large pendant as well. And anything else you'd like to see today? It's time to get those request lines going. So here we are, $888. Let's give that 30 seconds, then we'll move right along. Just dealing with a lot of one-of-a-kinds today, so we're going to keep on rocking. But we have some fire opal. We do have a gorgeous Savorite big yellow diamond band. I cannot say anything more about this than just value and quality. I mean, it really was a bestseller many years ago when it debuted, but it hasn't been here in a long time. So we'll bring that back, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And opals. Oh, remember I told you there's a big designer earring wheel? Well, we also have incredible opals for you. 3 big opals that we decided, let's get them a home and no longer residing in our vault. They're going to go out to you. So 3 tremendous. Some of our best black opals are here. Got those for you. Chameleon diamond if you want to see it. I have a pink diamond that's certified. That's almost a ½ carat. And a really big sapphire that's certified as well. And it's a blue sapphire. So looking forward to that as well. But $888 on this one. Let me know who's got it. Then let's get to it. We've got this new designer ring. This one's very special if you like champagne diamonds. And usually we just get 1 champagne. There is no limit. There is no maximum. There is no, yeah, exactly. This is where we say, you know what? Just sit back and relax and have a few champagnes, because there's a lot of them here. And it's making up this entire medallion style ring. And so, yes. Oh, good. We'll show it to you next, okay? So we'll show that rubellite, the copper-bearing tourmaline. You got it. And then here we go with item number 112, 4921, 18 karat gold, first time seeing it. It's that champagne design where intermixed throughout, those are actually diamonds that are white diamonds. They're elevated a little bit. It's all going to be white diamonds around the extra edge there and down the sides of the split shank as well, which you see right there. And it's going to be, well, there's your finishing. So it's really well done. Total diamond weight, exactly 2 carats. And gives you that medallion feel, which I think is really unique. That's all the diamonds, by the way. We coupled them all together there in that design. So just a beautiful, beautiful one of a kind. That is the key here. One only, that is the problem. We'll show the rubellite that's copper bearing next. It's not inexpensive. It's like a museum piece, but we're going to bring it to you. And let me mark it down for you. So we'll make sure that somebody gets the rubellite. But here we go with our 2 carat champagne and white diamond. First things first, let's first of all just remind you that it's a $49.99 piece here. I want to try it on. Now this one's going to stay as far as the gold color. One of the things you might notice about it is that where the champagne diamonds are set, there's a unique setting. It's almost like you can't, it would be a bit odd to put champagne in, let's say, a paper cup. Although I've done it, but I've done it before. But I will say it just isn't the right vessel for it. You know, you feel like if you're going to drink something as fancy and celebratory as champagne, it should probably have the proper glassware, right? So we feel the same about jewelry, where in this one there's a little bit of black rhodium, because putting a champagne diamond in white gold or white rhodium may not have the same effect. It doesn't keep it to that elevated status we want for our natural champagne diamonds. So as you see the size, we're going to show it up close again. And then you're going to see here that it is actually, see that? There's a little, and I'm talking it's subtle, it's just a little detail that really just kind of emboldens those stones, gives it a nice backdrop. So this is what we'll do. Great deal, blowout time, one only of course. And we're going to make it super easy and affordable. How about $19.99 for the 1 ring? That'll be it. And then we're going to just see who's got it. And then we are going to bring up the rubellite, which it sounds like, JT, they're patiently waiting on that one already. So, and who's our collector over there? Or is it just somebody who says, bring the museum to me? It's after hours. I probably can't get into a museum in my local neighborhood. So that's the great thing. You turn on the TV and the museum comes right to you in your living room. So that's really exciting. And we're going to bring it to you next. So this is the rubellite that I flashed. Call me on that one, $19.99. We're not waiting for pieces to sell, because if we do, we only get to show you like 10 pieces, right? So we're just going to go ahead and keep on rocking. And then you let me know which piece you'd like on this markdown Monday night. But take a look at this. This is one that already have flashed it. Yeah, there was immediate response. It was that immediate reaction of, okay, whatever I just saw I need to have, because isn't that the way it goes with jewelry? It's not about necessarily, we're not shopping for a toaster oven where we need to look at the, like all the different features and, you know, all the different kind of, you know, bells and whistles it has. This is an emotional kind of thing. That's what I love it about jewelry. Is so it's like an immediate. It's this reaction you have where you either love it or you don't, and and it's everyone's different and everyone's got their own personal opinion, and it's wonderful because that's what it's about. It's artistry, it's color, it's brilliance and sparkle. It's all these different things that I think as ladies we love, and yet they're collectible gems at the same time, which makes it so rare. Well, there is very few, and I know that I spend 3 hours a day talking to you guys about collectible gems, but there are very few stones that I ever can bring you or ever can show you that are as collectible and rare as what we are showing you right now. To the point where we've had our fair share of Paraibas, we've had Cuprine albaites, which are the same thing. Paraiba is just kind of the trade name for copper-bearing tourmalines. They're super rare. There are only 3 sources ever worldwide. Brazil was first, Nigeria and Mozambique were second and third. And this is now mined out completely. So you can say goodbye, kiss the opportunity to get new material goodbye, which is why everyone is essentially, you've got everybody in the world who collects gems fighting over the finite material that's out there and available. And yet, this is one of those super rare colors that we don't get to see. Take a look. It's rare on its own. If it was just rubellite, it'd be rare. Because look at the clarity. That's the irony. It's 112-5210. Go ahead, JT. Yes. Oh, is that the one they were talking about? Not this one. Okay. Well, I was wondering, I was like, well, okay, we showed it, but maybe, okay, let's go to the tourmaline again, the pendant, and then we'll go ahead and talk rubellite. And here's the pendant. Remember, it's an enhancer, so there it is one more time. I like those together. I don't know about you guys, but I love those colors together. They're the right tones. They just match. But that one's going to be our platinum piece. Remember, JT, that one's platinum 416. Tony's got the graphics up for you. I did reduce it to 888, and it is a flip-up bail. So that is called an enhancer. Boy, look at the clarity through the back of that stone. That tells you the story right there. And it sounds like that one may be headed out. So let me know if they do need to see it on the hand or on the neckline again. Do you? Okay, so we'll show it on the neckline one more time, just in case you missed it earlier. There's that tourmaline one more time for you so you can see that checkerboard faceting that's so amazing on that one, and that is a super, super important piece. So lovely, and congratulations if you're able to get that one. I mean, that's a 416. I mean, just that stone. I come from a background of selling a lot of loose stones in addition to jewelry, so I mean, to see that stone for that price doesn't make any sense. But 888, it sounds like that one's verifying right now. Let's go back to our other tourmaline, though, that is that copper-bearing rubellite. Can we just say, though, if that was just a rubellite, that's a stone that would never bring you this kind of clarity, ever. And its item number, it's 1125210. It's going to be an 852, and yet all of that, it's copper bearing. So I don't really want to call it Paraiba because it's more, instead of purples or blues or greens, remember we reserved that Paraiba name for the purples, the blues, the greens, or any combination thereof. This is really a true rubellite, which we've not had. And it's in 14 karat gold, has 40, no. So I think they left out some diamond weight. Do we want to check on that, Wayne? Maybe check in the back. Can we double check that diamond weight? That's not 48 points. So we're going to have to retool that. I have a feeling they just maybe mentioned the side stones. There's no way it's 48 points, but we've got 48 points. So since that's not the one they were thinking of, we can just kind of preview it again until we get the proper diamond weight, then we'll bring it back out. But did you get the tourmaline pendant, by the way, JT? Who got that one? Thanks, Wanda. Enjoy it. Appreciate it. And then here we go with, and then we've got the yellow tourmalines too. But this one, I'm going to just double check. I think they're probably just including the fancy cuts or the rounds there, and we need to get another diamond weight. So we'll go ahead and keep moving. We've got a turquoise that is amazing. It's 8 carats, and it's a Sleeping Beauty variety. So that's really special coming up, and we'll show it to you now. And then let me get back to you on that because I think that's, they might miss something there. But here it is. Wow, now that's pretty. And so large, it may or may not. There we go. We'll finesse it to sit all on its own here. Look, Ma, no hands. Nope, never mind. We were hopeful. We were hopeful there that it would just maybe not need my assistance, but I am a professional jewelry babysitter. Don't worry, I can handle it. Here we go with our turquoise. It's 8 carats. It's item number 1124493, and that is going to be an 8 carat Sleeping Beauty oval. And if it will balance just for a moment, there's one big diamond that I'm holding it by. Of course, there's diamonds in the bail, and then one bigger stone right up top. It's an 8 carat exactly, 12 points in diamonds. The chain I'm throwing in for free. It is adjustable, so we'll take a look at that from a distance. It even has a couple of diamonds in it. Why not? A little diamonds by the yard action. You guys tend to love our diamonds by the yard, so we're making sure that, see that? 2 diamonds that are stationed into the chain for you as well. And that's the piece from a distance. Let's give you a measure, because that way there's no confusion on, well, how big is it going to be? Am I going to get it home and it's a teeny tiny, like, tip of like a little like pinhead kind of design. No, look at that. That's going to be a nice big size. The stone itself is 3/4 of an inch. The bail and the entirety of the pendant's a little over 1 inch. We'll take it on over to the neckline. There is only one. This is really quickly that adjustable chain, so it is like one of our diamonds by the yard, but with 2 diamonds, really meant to flank your pendant, whatever that is, this one or anything else. And then you've got the multiple adjustments in the chain there, 16, 17, and 18 inch with the lobster claw. And we only have just one. So it shouldn't be that difficult to find a great home for this one, because I think that, you know, the saying really holds true. There's nothing that just beautiful bright turquoise does not go with. This is the piece where if you're going, I don't want to switch out my necklace every day. I want something special. I want something unique, and I want something visible, but maybe not overly dressy. I don't need a huge diamond. Although I do have a diamond tonight in a pendant that's huge. I have a 2-carat 23. It's our largest white diamond here. And it's at 2-carat 23 of all things. And it's a big diamond in a pendant. So I do have a big diamond pendant. But if that's just not your speed every day, look at how beautiful. And what I can guarantee is that this is going to be that piece that instantly is just seen and attractive from a distance away. Looks great with everything from neutrals to brights to pastels. It always works. So I'm such a believer in having a turquoise for your collection. We have this one. It's very large. I mean, that is an anomaly for the Sleeping Beauty turquoise world. This is the best variety out there that you can get a hold of. And the fact that I'm going to price it at a discount tonight is what makes it so exciting. And here's what we'll do. Better price than even $39.99 on our big Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Again, that's the best variety. Came right here from Arizona, that mine that has since been closed for many years. And you've got a great chance to pick it up right now for only, you know what, blow it out, not even $19.99. Love a half off deal on a Monday. If I can just crank up those values a little bit more though tonight, you know I'm going to do it. Just so we can make sure we move everything that we show you and get it out the door for under $1,500. How about $14.99 to get that one to you? Super easy, super affordable, and it is large. It'd be one thing if it was a 1 carat. It's not. This is a major 8-carat stone. That's the largest in our inventory. And yet, I'm telling you, the simplicity of it, again, it's kind of like the Tanzanite, where it makes such a statement while being such a classic. It's striking. It's all about the color. And this is not the turquoise of old that you see everywhere else that's riddled with matrix and has a lot of characteristics. It's just that bright, gorgeous pop of color, a true turquoise, not too blue, definitely not a green color, because turquoise can come in a large array of colors. This is that perfect spot on, just what we want it to look like a big robin's egg blue, and that's what you've got there. So $14.99 on that one. White gold comes with the chain with the diamonds. Remember, there are 2 diamonds in the chain, and it's all adjustable. So that could be where suddenly you've got a purchase that would normally cost you $600 or $700. It's thrown into this $14.99 deal as a package for free. So that's even better. You're not having to go out and find out. That's like my pet peeve. And I realize in the jewelry world today, chains are not free. Gold is too expensive for chains to be free. But if you go ahead and you buy a beautiful pendant and you love it, or you're giving a pendant and they love it, the worst thing to do is then realize, I don't have the right chain. And now, sometimes you can spend more on a chain than what you're spending on the piece itself. So we're throwing in the perfect piece to go with it. So it's all in one, and it's a perfect way to go. So let's get to some really cool Alexandrite earrings, because I had something similar the other day, and I know we all kind of lost our minds because it was such a rare stone. And yet here we go again with another super rare stone in a stud earring. And this is something we haven't had a lot of pendants, yes. We've had a lot of gorgeous necklaces, yes. Rings already, but earrings in a stud, where you could probably search far and wide. And I know there's great places to shop for jewelry worldwide. We all know that. We're aware of that. And I know you guys don't just shop here. You shop everywhere. You know what's going on. You follow the trade. You know what's happening. It's easy and accessible to do so these days, more so than ever before, because you have access. It's not just the access of getting in the car and packing up the family and saying, we're going to the city, guys. We're going to go to the jewelry store. It's not about difficult. Now we've got all this. Again, television access brings gems to your home of all different varieties. Of course, the World Wide Web, you can search and really find a plethora of varieties. But this is what's the problem. When you're dealing with rare stones like Alexandrite that are changing color, that are, let's face it, it's a difficult stone to match. You're very rarely going to be able to match this stone. To be able to do all that and have 100% color change, which still gives you the look from one color of light, like one environment of light, to another, there's a different look in your stones. And they're matched, and they're rounds, and they're surrounded in VS diamonds. It's not a time to wait if you want them, because I promise you this, there are very few places to find Alexandrite in an earring. If you were to find such a thing, what can you even imagine what that would cost you? to get an Alexandrite. So this is item number 3202. So it's a really special stud. We've only got a couple of pairs because there are only a few stones that are going to match to perfection, because you're matching cut, you're matching size, you're matching color change as well, and you got to get that perfect round brilliant action happening as well. So that's hard to do, but we still have 30 points for you, which in Alexandrite's a big size, 15 and 15. Surrounded that with 1/3 of a carat NVS diamonds, and we're offering to do them in any gold you like. So take a look. They're just not white gold only. That's a beautiful combination for the Alexandrites, but we're aware that a lot of you may be dedicated to a yellow gold in your collection or rose gold, and bonus is we offer those gold colors as well for you. So all we need to do now is put together a little price tag that's going to be just that, a little tiny itty bitty price tag. That's what we're going for, so that this can happen for one caller, maybe two callers, or one caller that wants 2 or 3 to give them as gifts. That's the idea. This is going to be affordable enough to do so. I said the magic word there, it's gift. And I know that usually you're not shopping TVON for gifts, right? Because it's personalized jewelry. It's really special. It's, a little bit more exotic. So may not be that, $50 item, but this is going to be affordable enough to where in today's day and age, you could spend this on a floral arrangement. You could spend this on a dinner out and a bottle of wine, right? It's really just that everlasting, really special piece. And yet I'm going to show them to you on, of course, so you know this is not meant to be a huge earring. It's a stud, but with the halo. But look at that, never dulling the diamonds. They snap. They definitely spark, and they look amazing, and that's all just the bonus around a very rare center stone that is Alexandrite, and they're not going to be $1,000 or $9.99. You expect great values here, and you're getting one. We're delivering big time on the values. Take a look at them on the ear just to give you an idea of what they look like from a distance, and I think that this style would work if you want to jog them up to a second piercing, which a lot of ladies have these days, or a third or fourth or fifth. I mean, obviously kind of up to your lobe shape, and what you feel like you'd like as far as size, how you build your earscape. But this is going to be a great look, and it's not $9.99 or $8.88. Taking a look at them close up, just wanted to get you an idea of the size there, and they're going to be extremely affordable. And June birthstone, by the way, an alternative. June is usually pearl. We think about that first. But this is the alternative, and thank goodness it's not the only one, because otherwise everybody who has a June birthday would be up a creek, right? Not being able to find too many Alexandrites in this world to celebrate their birthstone, but here we are saying not only are we celebrating them, we're giving a match pair, we're putting them in VS diamonds, and they are affordable, and really superbly affordable. So instead of $8 or $7 or $6.99 or $5.99, we're going to give you solid gold, centered post and butterfly backing, of course, and this huge value, where it's fine jewelry. This is not, we didn't retire to selling costume jewelry here. This is still the utmost in fine jewelry, design, great rarities, exotics, all of that, and you're not even spending $500 today to get Alexandrite earrings that, change color from blue, green to red. And so from red to green, from red to blue-green. That's the beauty of it. Every time you're in a different light environment, that stone changes color. So you have like a chameleon type stone here, and that's part of what makes this so rare. It's the only color-changing chrysoberyl that does this in full to 100% degree, and yet not even $500. They're $4.99 if you'd like a pair, and that is it. So take a look at them real quick. They're going to be on their way. And only, again, white, yellow, rose gold, you decide. But $499 only, that is it. So a hugely important value there on our Alexandrites, and that is going to be seriously special. So $499, let's give them 60 seconds. We got to move on. That'll be that. And under $500 for anything in fine jewelry is kind of amazing. The fact that this is here, for $499, you get the diamonds, and you get your choice of gold, and you get that centered post, which again makes it workable so that even if you're not a fan of your piercings, well, guess what? They're there, and they're going to cover that too. So that's really important, the way they sit on the ear as well. So that's extremely important. So that's going to be it. All right, $499. We're going to be moving on here. We got 40 seconds remaining. Let me know what you'd like to see. Yes. Yes. Got it. All right. So just a total there, 98. Thank you. All right. So probably just a typo there. Well, now we can show the copper-bearing rubellite now that we got the diamond weight. Thank you for following up on that, Wayne. I appreciate it. So we've got our rubellite coming up for you. That sounds more like it. And we're going to bring that to you. So we'll bring, so, I know a lot of people are probably saying, what happened to that rubellite? Sometimes we just got to make sure that everything's correct. I mean, I'm a real stickler about that stuff. So got to make sure we get you all the correct info. And so we'll have that for you. And then we do have a pot of Eba that's green, and it's in a pendant. So we haven't seen too many of those. Okay, so let's see. And by the way, I mentioned a 2 carat 23 diamond. If you thought you were dreaming and thought, did she say 2 carats? They never have 2 carat diamonds. What's she talking about? Well, I have a 2 carat diamond. It's actually a 2 1/4 carat almost. And something tells me that this should be probably coming home to my collection, but you know what? I gotta give you guys first dibs. And probably the heaviest chain I've ever had here in my career, not to mention it's coming with a very long chain, so I'm not sure, that's a very, very, very special chain because it's gonna be very lengthy. So we'll talk about it, and I'll flash it here because that's something that I know a lot of people are usually looking for here, and we usually have to immediately decline because we don't usually have anything of this size. It looks to be, it looks to be a 24-inch chain that's coming with it, and it's very heavy. So I would expect it. Let's take a look at what we're talking about here. That's a diamond. I have a 2-carat 23 diamond in a pendant, in a pear shape, with a complement of other fancy cut diamonds around it, 112501. That's wild. It's a yellow diamond that is 2 carats 23. And then it has all the white diamonds around it. That's what inspired the yellow gold that it will stay in. I am truly throwing in this amazing, look at this link chain. First of all, it's got like a ribbed texture to the link. It's a Rolo link. It's very heavy. It's 24 inches and it's adjustable. So you can make it shorter. So don't worry if you're going, I don't wear 24 inches usually. That's no problem. You can adjust it as short as you'd like. Or what I would do is think about maybe you could wrap it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's talk about the pendant first. I'm getting carried away because it's 18 karat gold and we're in the midst of something important here. We have a 223 yellow diamond as a pear shape. It's a gorgeous stone. It's an SI1, which I looked at it up close. I mean, we can come in even closer here on camera. Can you find an inclusion in this stone? I ask you here with our, let's actually just kind of bring in the help of our 10 power magnification that our camera zoom can do. And I ask you, do you see any inclusions in that stone that are eye visible under this magnification? Then you get a full carat of extra diamonds. That would be the double row of the pave that sweeps around it, the bigger stones, pear shapes and marquise that sit above the yellow diamond, and all this in a style that overall looks like this on the hand. Oh, this chain is so good. And if you want to use a smaller chain, well, I wouldn't, because I really think this is the right gauge chain for this piece. And you know what? I can guarantee you it's going to go. Guaranteed. Because you all know value. And you all know that we get how many requests, operators? Every single day, how many would you guess we get for big yellow diamonds? We bring the 1 carats. We bring the carat and a halves. We bring the 2s occasionally. And then everybody's asking, where are the bigger stones? Here's our 223. It's 323 overall in your carat weight. I have to show you this chain. 24 inches and adjustable, spring ring closure. Look at the cutting, look at the width. It's almost like a flattened Rolo link, so it gives you a lot of shine to the surface of that gold. That little bead you see to the left of the clasp, that's how you adjust it. So you can make it as short as you'd like. If you need it to be 15 inches, go ahead. If you want to make it, I mean, my goodness, that allows you the opportunity to wrap it around your wrist, take off the pendant, wear it as a bracelet if you want to, and wrap it around your wrist many times. It gives you so much versatility. We'll take a look at it here in measurement with the ruler, and then I'm going to show you on the neckline. We've never had anything quite like this in a yellow diamond pendant. It's 1 inch top to bottom. It's technically a teeny bit more, but we'll call it an inch here, and round down. And then here's what it looks like from a distance away. Oh heavens, this is just one of those that is pretty magnificent, and yet if you are the diamond girl, that's the one that you wear every single day. And so of course you could wear it higher, you could wear it lower. 24 inches is far off screen here, so I won't go there, but look at how beautiful that is from a distance away. And anybody else thinking that that stone, the pear shape, looks a lot larger than 2 carats 23? Because I contend it does. It's kind of floating in this overall pear shape that gives it that backdrop where that could easily look like a 3 or 4 or 5 carat. It's just amazing how it floats within the pear-shaped design. Let's go back up close. If anybody would like it, I know it's not exactly inexpensive, but for what it is, it is. I mean, right? And you could even really, if you want to use a bigger chain, like let's say an Omega, if you got a really wide chain, that'll work too, because you've got bails really all the way through, and the bail at the top is very large. So all that said, let's send it on out. Nobody's on the phone lines yet? No problem. 18 karat gold chain coming with it for free. If you think I'm charging you for it, no, get ready, I'm not. Because that chain would be thousands of dollars on its own. The kind of weight it has, the detail of the design, the detail, the cutting, that chain being the length it is, that would be thousands in the gold market today. we're really, and we know the important stuff is right there in those diamonds. Let's make it even better than $29,999. That's where it's listed to go here. I don't mess around on Monday nights. You know, Mondays are kind of like our Friday here, right? You realize that. We don't have a show on Tuesday. So Mondays are really like our Fridays. So it's a celebration day. It's a celebration, and we say, let's celebrate together. And Monday has such a bad rap among the world, right? And we just really want to make it your wonderful destination to shop and enjoy and really just kind of breathe deep, breathe easy. You got through another Monday. Here's what we're going to do to blow out some jewelry so you can have what you love in luxury without having to spend what you should. It's not even $20,000 or $19,999. I don't know about you, but we don't see a lot of 223s, and certainly not in the yellow diamonds. And then all the bigger white diamonds above it are really incredible. So that 1 carat of extra white diamonds, not to be taken lightly, given that 5 of them are huge, right above your pear shape. And it's not going to be $19,000. It's not $15,000, and it's not, well, 14 or 13 or 12. And in the past, I have to go way back, but when we've had 2 carat plus yellow diamonds, they are not exactly inexpensive. And we have sold them before for $15,000, for $20,000 on different rings. This is a necklace with far more gold than a ring has, the chain included, and you know how long that is. This is impressive, and it's not even going to be $12,000 or $11,000 or $10,000. We're truly blowing this out for $323. But massive diamonds here, and we're going to make it only $9,999. First caller on that one. So new, updated, fresh, and just totally the discount that you don't have to wait for. Sometimes we have to wait for a piece to be discounted, not here tonight. It's the beauty of working the Monday deal. So the rubellite we'll bring back out as well in a little bit. Got some Paraíba pink diamonds, blue sapphire, GIE certified no less. Got a big moment here for our end of the very first hour. We're going to bring you, of course, the top of the hour is coming up in about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss that. And we've even got our most fabulous, classic, timeless hoop earrings. The best seller in all of our hoops, because you know we bring like 52 different pairs of hoop earrings. We have quite a few. Different styles, different sizes, different diamonds, different looks. We're going to bring you the best seller all time. So some of you have them, some of you own them, but yet again, you're always coming back for more, whether it be for gifting or getting a new gold color. We've got them. So 3/4 inch hoops are on the way. Yes, they're an inside out style. We'll show those to you. And we're looking for a home for this one. That's got to get a home. Look at the back too. I love that they did, first of all, very heavy backing there, but obviously part of the design and the appeal here is the open work around the diamonds, but they still are going to really make sure that it's got that beautiful way that it supports it from the back, keeps that level, not going to twist or turn. It's too big, too heavy, so it always stays upright, and yet you're seeing that open work, or as we like to call it, the negative space, to really show off that design floating within that pear shape. And pear shapes are really lovely on necklaces and pendants because they're elongated. So, all right, coming up next are the hoops, and we're going to show you the yellow gold and the white gold and the rose gold. And if you don't mind, I want you to remember you're getting a pair, but I just think it's helpful because we rarely have all 3 gold colors to show you. So I think when we do, it's nice to give you a visual of what the different gold colors look like in this famous hoop, in this classic style, because obviously you may want to come back for another. It changes the look a little, and I'm very, I think a lot of us are that way, where if we are wearing a certain type of gold or metal color one day, we want to coordinate that top to bottom, head to toe. So this allows you to do that, and when they are the value they are, it's hard to pass up. When you've got a value like these are, and they're one of our best, and that's why they're popular. They wouldn't be popular if they weren't a great value. It's really that simple. So here's what we're going to offer. It's Monday. Welcome in. It's going to be item number on this one. It's going to be 111-0366. And this is, yeah, it's an older item. Yes, it's been on the year before, but there's a reason it keeps coming back out when we can. Every time we get a new batch, when they're manufactured and created again, we have to bring them out immediately because that's how many requests we get when they're not available and not in stock. And yet we have everybody kind of in this holding pattern where everyone's waiting anxiously for the return of the hoops. Well, they are not small. They are 3/4 inch. They are the inside out design. I'll tell you why I love the 3/4 and the inside out design together. By the way, Mary in Florida, happy birthday to you. I'm so thrilled that you're spending a little bit of your birthday evening with us. So just wanted to wish you a wonderful rest of your celebration. And I hope you've had a great day. So that's always nice. I love when we can celebrate birthdays with our TVON family. But this is a carat 17 in diamonds, and it is that inside out style. Now, I always say, if you're going with the smaller hoops, there are 1/2 inchers and there are 1/4 inchers out there. And those are really the ones that we don't see as often with the inside out style. So if you're looking at what's the right size to get, but maybe you're not comfortable going really large, the inside out style is best with a length that is long enough so you can appreciate the way the diamonds are set on the inside. And diamonds are on the outside as well. That's the whole concept, so that as everyone looks at your earrings, they see nothing but diamonds. It's still a relatively fresh concept in the world of diamond earrings, but notoriously expensive. Because not only, yes, there's a lot of labor to put that together in that way, but you're doubling up your diamond weight. You're going on the inside of the back as well as the outside. It's a very basic concept to put diamonds on the outside of any piece of jewelry. Lining the inside of a hoop so that everybody can see diamonds and nothing but diamonds, that's really impressive. And then that's how you get a carat 17 and a 3/4 inch, yet it's wearable. I can tell you that no matter if it's a drop earring, a hoop style, or any other, the 3/4 inch style is always the go-to classically. So even if you're thinking about shopping for a gift idea for somebody, thinking you're not sure exactly what size she'd like, I can tell you this is a fail-safe way to go because it truly is that one that everybody tends to love. So let's take a look. They're going to be a straight post and hinge style. So they just lock right into place. It's a click and closure. You have white, yellow roses you see there. Yes, you're going to get a pair. I just think it's easier to show you one of each so you can see them, back to back to back. And yet you're getting this style that looks so gorgeous. And just, again, it's classic. It's 100% classic and timeless. There's no going wrong with this style. So I'm going to pop on a yellow gold for you. And again, what we're going to do is make sure it is really, really, really priced right, because that's why we do this. That's why we bring them out in the first place. Do want to show you with the ruler here just so you can get an idea. This is really, again, just I love them for every day. It doesn't need to be that super dressy. I think a lot of people hear inside out hoop and drop and they think, oh, I'm going to wear those only when I dress up. I think the 3/4 inch really works daily or evening, and always a good look. And there you can see how they're really, again, 3/4 inch we say because, again, that's kind of the inner diameter. We usually, just so you know, we usually do a measurement on a hoop on the inside. I know they look a little longer than that. If you look up and down, they look like 7/8 because the diamonds go higher than the post. So that's key, and you're going to see that. So just realize it's really the inner diameter we measure them by, but you can see here what they look like on, which is probably the best way you're going to evaluate them to see if they're right for you. So that's what they look like. And again, you see the diamonds go a little higher than that post when they're on. You can really appreciate that. They're not going to be the $19.99 that going forward. This is why we wanted to give them one last day, one last moment on the air, because going forward, these are going to have to go up. We've been warning of that with a lot of our diamonds and gold pieces here because we've been working really hard to keep those prices low, but you can't fight the industry where, again, gold is on the upswing, so are diamonds. This is an extremely important value. They're not even $1,500, and you got to have a pair, at least one. Start with the white gold if you're not sure where to go. Eventually, you can graduate later on to another gold color if you wish, but again, be prepared to pay a higher price next time they're on the air. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look at the close-up here and all those sparkling VS diamonds in and out. We love that look. They click right closed. Again, not a curved post, but a straight post, which makes them really easy to put on. And we'll go ahead and sell them out right now. There are only a couple of pairs available. By the way, we never make hundreds of them. We prefer to not have a lot of surplus, even though we know these are our most popular hoops. We like to have just what we think we'll need. But with that, usually they sell out before everybody gets one. We only have a few in the white and a few in the yellow and one in the rose. That's it. So when they're gone, they're gone. They're not even $15, $14, $13, $12, or $11.99. This is your last call to get this icon. I know they tend to be here year after year after year, and we love them, but this is it. Last chance to get them. So make sure you can grab them while you're here and ready to go, and we'll make them only $999. And that's it for the carat 17 in the diamond inside out hoop. So a huge value there. And it's only going to be $9.99 if you'd like to get them. And please do call us quickly. I think we may need to start doing some auctions too, which could be very interesting. That's going to be the adrenaline rush of the day for sure. If we start doing some new reserve auctions, that could get exciting. So get ready for that. You got to be registered and ready to go. You never know what's going to pop up on the air. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, get ready, because we got some serious values coming up throughout this evening. And that big diamond piece, the 223, is still here. Now we've got the hoops here for $9.99. They're very popular. So far, white gold is the most popular. We already have two in the white gold spoken for and gone. Well, this one's pretty. Look at this sapphire. I've got a certified sapphire, but I think I might like the color a little bit better on this platinum piece. Look at that. That is a true bright cornflower blue. Loving that one. We have a big ruby in platinum. Pink diamond that is GIA certified is also here. and just so much going on here tonight in the show. And please get requests in if you have them. We'd love to hear from you. So $9.99, I'll give you a moment with those 60 seconds. All right, another yellow gold's going. Thank you so much. There's a yellow gold on the way out. Congratulations. And then we'll be on our way. Not a lot of time here. Only 2 hours left in our Monday. And it's a good thing that I've got one of our best values ever here tonight. So proud of it. Yellow diamond band ring. I'm going to show you a little preview of it. Let me know, Wayne, if you're taking a white, yellow, or rose gold, because we've already got a countdown going. Thank you so much. Thank you, yellow, as well. All right, so now it started with the white gold. Now we got a yellow gold. A couple of those gone as well. So this is last call. Luckily, we started with a little more quantity on the yellow and the white. This is a little preview of what is coming up here in the show tonight. If you're wondering and curious about what was that top 5 value she was talking about, it's on my hand. It's a yellow diamond band ring, and it's enormous. That's the thing. Usually to go one side to the other, you have to have 5 or 6 or 7 stones. There are only 4 diamonds in this ring. They're yellow diamonds. They're natural. They're cushion cut squares. And it is, I still contend, it's in our top 5 of all-time values on this show. Back to the wheel in our earrings. Last call on those, $9.99. As always, they're popular. They can't not be popular when you put classic styling, high quality, together with a great price tag. You can't put those on the air and not have them sell out. And even in the deep, dog days of summer as we're in, those are popular every time. And I know a lot of you are brand new. You're just finding us. You're discovering TVON. You've been shopping elsewhere and you've been going, why am I spending that much for fine jewelry when suddenly I have discovered the true jewelry utopia. As far as fine jewelry is concerned, that's what we do. Yes. Okay, so I did, and we'll do it again. Is there a particular color they want to see? I had on the yellow gold. White gold. You got it. So let me just change it out and put on the white gold. And who was shopping yours, Wayne? Thanks, Jana, so much. Appreciate you being with us. And did they just hang up? Not even willing to stick around? They're just like, let's see if she actually does what we tell her to do. Even though she already did, let's do it. And I will. I'm just here. Yep. I'm a slave for you, or is that Brittany? But here we go. Take a look at that. That's going to be a really special look in the white gold. That's obviously our most popular typically. For those that just don't know where to start, you start with the white gold in the white diamonds, showing off that beautiful color they have. And that's going to be the hoop earring. And again, inside out. So you see as I move side to side, you're seeing the inside where it's also lined in those VS diamonds. That is the utmost styling, but usually with that comes a huge cost you have to pay to get all those diamonds both inside and outside the earring like that is. So huge value there, $9.99. Let's go back to the wheel. There they are, all stacked. Again, that's the yellow in the foreground, white gold beside it, and then the rose gold behind that. So there they are and ready to go. So anyway, let's go ahead and move right along. And here we go with our next idea, which is already the top of the hour. And we're going to be, I'll tell you what we'll do on the yellow diamond. We're going to wait another 29 minutes to bring that out, just so everybody can gather here. And we're going to show you that yellow diamond piece. We've got a couple of wheels that are exciting for you to start the hour with. We've got a beautiful, beautiful Savorite deal that I had the other day. And, well, let's tell you a little bit about it. Savorite's a rare stone, and it's a tough one. Let's just welcome everybody to the show. So glad you're with us tonight. Happy Monday, everybody. This is our Monday Night Markdown. It's our weekly celebration of all the best in jewelry, but of course, we mark it all down. So even if you think, no, you don't, because it's brand new, we do. And that's what's exciting about this show, and I think you've already seen a lot of that tonight. We're going to keep that going, and we have a very important Tanzanite. I'm pretty excited about this Art Deco style with the Tanzanite. It's a blue wing block T emerald cut, but it's not 25 carats. Most of my emerald cuts lately have been huge. So a lot of you are saying, no, I don't need a $10,000 emerald cut. I just want something more affordable. We got it for you in that stone. That's coming up. Also have a Savorite for you. That's what we're going to start the hour with, because I had this the other day and a lot of you asked about it and said, I actually had something happen that hadn't happened in a while. Some of you said, I love it, I got to have it, but here's the deal, I don't love your price, I'm going to make an offer. So we don't take offers because we bring you pretty much everything at or under cost. So this is what we're going to do. I heard you. We have a lot of people talking about this Savorite. It's in the signature mounting. It's not just any Savorite. You know how you can name a gem and you kind of picture what it looks like? With Savorite, they're usually a bit murky. I'm not a big fan of them unless they're really, really top notch. The problem is, like so many gems, if it's really, really good, it gets really expensive. And then everyone just gets sad because we see the stone we love, and then you're going, oh, there's that price tag I can't quite swing. So here's how we make it happen. So again, top of the hour, we have 2 hours left on this Monday. Let me know if you have any requests at all. If there's anything from the first hour you're still thinking about, call me so we can get it for you. And also remember that we've only got 2 hours and we do have some really exciting things happening that I haven't even told you about. Plus, at the bottom of this hour, 27 minutes from now, that 4-stone yellow diamond band is coming out to play, and it is amazing. So here comes the Savorite. It just debuted a couple of days ago. That's when everybody said, okay, love it, but not the price. So let's change it up here. Let's take a look at it. And here it is, Savorite garnet. Love it. Big time. Savorite garnet. And yet, it's a perfect color. It's exactly what you want Savorite to look like, where rarely do they get into this color because they're just typically too dark. They're just too dark. They get too deep in color, and you can't appreciate the bright greens that they should have. This is item number 112-4838. Come on in and take a look. I've got a mounting alert here too, because this is one of those that for the mounting, oh boy, the mounting should be more. And here's how we do this. You ready? We got a carat 10, and then it's the carat 1. So it's just a little flip on the numbers here. I just want to show you the inside because that's all finished. That's got also a nice little window into the clarity of that stone, which you see there. And that undergallery, which of course we're going to do this gold mounting in white, yellow, or rose. So if you like it in the white gold, good, you're ready to go. Just tell us the size and we got it for you. If you want yellow gold or rose gold, they're ready and waiting, and we can help you out with that too. So here's how we make this happen. We've got the value, we've got the carat 10 the other day, $49.99. Now, if you're already following the world of Savorite, you know that's a great value. That's why we're excited to bring it out. If it is not a great value, I'm not bringing it on the air. I get my choice of thousands of pieces of jewelry, so I'm not just bringing out anything. I get to really kind of find where the values are at. It'd be lovely to just show you $100,000 pieces all day. I'd love to do that, but you know what? If you can't afford them, it gets a little frustrating. So what I like to do is find those $100,000 pieces, bring them down in price. They're exotics. You don't go to many stores and find Savorite, so already you've kind of won. There's an automatic sort of opportunity you have, and half the battle in fine jewelry is finding the exotics. They're not just everywhere. You don't have a lot of comparisons to make. Savorite's that elite level. It's up there with mandarins, with demontoids, with all these elite garnets. Everyone thinks about the brown and the red garnets that are so basic. This is anything but. And you're going to Kenya, that one source area in the world where those green garnets garner from, and yet we're going to blow it out via the auction. Because I want to see who's out there tonight. I want to find out, do we have everybody ready for some shopping? Okay, let me rephrase that. Ready to shop it if I put everything on sale to the point where it's thousands under cost? That's more like it. If we make the jewelry so darn irresistible, we're going to get the phone lines ringing, because that's what happens. So take a look at this. This is going to be your 110 Savorite, loaded with diamonds, $49.99 price tag. Just the other day, I was proud of that price, excited about it. You will be too, especially now when you're not paying $5,000. This is a treat yourself day, because when values get this good, silly not to. That's what it looks like from a distance there. And how impressive. I try on a lot of jewelry, and let me tell you, the second you put on even the best Savorites, usually the further away you go, they can still have a tendency to kind of black out, you know? They suddenly, where'd that color go? Where'd that bright green go? Where is it? Here it is, and it didn't change one bit. You see it from a distance. Now with my hand behind it, we're not able to blast light through it because now it's on the hand. Yet it's still got that gleam and that gorgeous glow and that bright pop of color. It's not 49. What I say, we're putting on the auction block, so we got to get the phone lines ringing. And so whatever we're doing, it's going to be good. And instead of spending $4,000 to open, I really want to get the phone lines ringing. I got to be honest with you. There was a weekend where I did some auctions, Saturday and Sunday. I think the max number of bidders we had was 3 on any given auction. And so it means that this is a really good time to be in an auction, because your competition is very little. And that's a good thing. How about 4,000? How about 3,000? How about 2,500? Well, the reason we kind of have to take a pause there is $2,500 gets us under the price of the mounting. True story. It's a carat of 1 of ES diamonds, and they're not small. The pave on the sides, even on either side of the band, not small. You've got a lot of diamond weight here. That's a carat of 1 in solid gold. This is the signature mounting. It's actually the medium version. We do one that's got a carat 28. This is the carat of 1. It's right there at that just elite level, and it's a classic. We're not asking for 25, and you're already getting a deal on the mounting by itself if there were no carat 10 Savorite. This is how you expand your garnet collection, how you get those bright, very nature-inspired greens, because it looks, and again, that's something to consider. Green is a color that a lot of ladies love. We don't think of it always necessarily first as a popular color, but we think about then, wait, it's that color in nature that we see so prevalently in nature, so why not? It means it goes with everything. You think of beautiful, greenery and landscape, the green leaves that surround a rose. We think about those things and we think, okay, that's why it immediately goes with everything. And it's striking because you see very few gems that deliver this kind of color. And it's not going to be $2,500 either. How about $2,000 to start? Less than the price of the mounting, free carat 10 Savorite garnet. Let's take a look at it there and see what we get. $2,000 to start, $10 increments only, and then we'll see where it goes. Let's see where it goes, guys. We got to make sure it goes to somebody. That's why these auctions are happening. We got a first hour that have gone by, still a few pieces left, and that is unacceptable. We got to move everything we bring. So here we are looking at your chance to price it on your own. You know what? Skip 2,000. Skip it. Nobody's on the phone lines yet? Refuse to put it back in a vault. Let's get it done. Not 19, 18, 17, 16. Thousands of dollars off the mounting. And there are people every day that say, do you sell semi-mounts? We do now, right now. If you see a ring like that up for auction for $1,600, guess what? It's better than selling you the semi-mount because the semi-mount is more. So maybe you want to go here and do what you will with the Savorite because you're still getting that too. And it's not going to be $1,600. Okay, so let's figure this out. We can do this, guys. We can do this. It's a very important ring. It's a super exotic stone. It's a luxury to own. We're going to make it $1,500 to start. $1,500. Signature mounting with over 1 carat. I think we get a little jaded as to what should 1 carat in VS diamonds actually go for because we get so used to seeing values like this. It should be more than $1,500. We're looking for $1,500 to start. Let's give it 60 seconds. It is, again, perfect time to be involved and be participating on auctions. Perfect time. Let's take a look at it. And let's see, 15, Tony, is what we're going to start at, not 16, because that's a weird number. Let's just round it out to $1,500. We'll go up in $10 increments, and maybe we'll bring out that rubellite and the copper content again for you as well. But 15 with 55 seconds to get this one started, and a carat 01 in diamonds every which way that you are going to get the opportunity to change the gold color, meaning we do that for you. That is free to do. And here's how we make it happen. 15! And what a deal. That's exciting. That's very exciting. So make sure right now that you're on the phone lines. Here we are looking at a stunning, stunning piece here. All right, we're going to move along. If we don't get the open, it's no problem. We'll just move along to something else. And we may try this Andalusite. It's kind of fun. Andalusite piece with a necklace. You've got everything, chain, diamonds, everything. We have not seen much in the way of Andalusite material. So let's see what happens on this next one. Let's see what we do here. It's a really good one. We've got an amazing necklace. I love when we throw in everything. It's nice to just have the whole piece you need, all in one piece. So not something you have to worry about. Do I need the right chain? Do I have the right chain? Do I have to go out and buy another one? Let's just show you what we've got here. And then this is going to be our Andalusite. If you're not familiar, I don't blame you. Don't feel bad. You haven't been living under a rock here. It's something we hardly ever see. And it's a really exotic gem, perfect for this necklace. I don't even have a nice little display for it, so let me just hold it for you. It's going to be 112-3770. So this is what it looks like in a distance kind of look here. It's going to be our Andalusite round. I will take you up close, though, because I want you to see all the great colors it has, because it's actually 2 colors in one. This is what makes this stone rare. 40 points in the round. Also 30 points in the diamonds, goes with all this gold, and look at this, adjustable chain, lobster claw closure, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. And so you've got all that, and then don't forget we are only 15 minutes away from our bottom of the hour, the yellow diamond band. So I know everyone's waiting on that. That's the only downside of previewing pieces like that everyone's going to want is people wait. But let me make this simple and easy, and let me show it on the neckline for you. Did you see, and you'll see it again up close, but this is 16, 17, 18. So it can sit anywhere from here to here on the neckline. I'm also going to give you a choice of gold. So let's do it in the white, the yellow, or the rose gold, whatever you want. But that's how pretty, with the halo of pave and two bigger diamonds set beside it. Go right about an inch, go left about an inch, and you get yet another diamond bezel set around your centerpiece in the station style necklace. Let's go back up close too and show you, for everybody who says, what the heck is an Andalusite? Look how beautiful. It's like a diagonal stripe of different colors through the stone. From a pinky orange to a green, yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Oh, good. This necklace here, I'm looking for a different stand for it, Tracy. Does she have a stand, though, to hold it? Because that would be very helpful. She already has the necklace. How does she keep it on at home? She just keep it on her neckline? Let me go ahead and see if I can make something on the fly here. But this is what it looks like, and I'm going to go 0 to start with $100 increments. Let's see what happens. Andalusite out of Brazil. So Tracy called in and said she has this neck. Now, does she have it with Andalusite or with something else? Probably something else, I imagine, because I don't think we've had too much Andalusite, certainly. But this is what's so cool, is that she just called and she said it's very wearable. I agree. It's very wearable. Sometimes wearable, it's like when somebody says, oh, those shoes are really comfortable. Well, I'm probably not excited to see them. If they're really comfortable, I'm probably not going to go, oh, yeah, they're cute, too. It's very unusual to get everything. Beauty and practicality, so little do they actually coincide in our world of fashion or jewelry, accessories, shoes, clothing, anything. This is where, again, Tracy just said, I love the necklace. It's really wearable. It's a design we've had with numerous stones. Yeah. Oh, good. How nice to know Katrina's here. We've got a couple yellow tourmalines to show her. So, yes, she called after the show yesterday, was asking if we had anything. I do. I've got 2 yellow tourmalines. We can show them coming up next for you, Katrina. Thank you. And they're bright yellow. We don't have it open, so let's move on. Let's go ahead and do this. We've got a couple yellow tourmalines. Did you have, okay, so we may go back to that, but we've got Katrina waiting on some yellow tourmalines. I brought out 2 that are exactly the same color as what we saw yesterday. I know yesterday's was on the pricey side. So I have the canary yellow here in the 282, or I can get you this oval if you want a little lesser diamond weight. So that's got a little more chartreuse. I don't think you'd ever see it if they weren't side by side, but we have a true yellow on the right and a more green yellow on the left. So Katrina, whichever one you're thinking about, well, let's talk about the one on the left first, which is 1124657. And we can always, do we have bids coming in on the Andalusite? So our delay is really big today, I guess. I guess it's like a, I don't know what, seems long. So we'll have to go back to the Andalusite for you. And then here are our 2 tourmalines. Let me see if I can polish this one up a little bit. It's going to be on the left, 379 in that stone, 4657. It's a 379 with 9 points in diamonds. So that's minimal in the diamond weight. Here's the big one. And that's Katrina, more of the color you saw yesterday in the round. And it's big. It's going to be the oval. It's 1124655. That's going to be here for, let's see, a 282. Did we have any bids coming on the Andalusite? They were late bids, delay bids. Is that what's happening? So do we need to go back to it? We can always revisit it. We just want to, yeah. Okay. So we'll do this, guys. If you want the 282 with the carat 41, that color is true yellow. And that's why I put them side by side. So you can see the difference you have. This is more of that chartreuse when green and yellow combine. This is really where you've got that true, bright, sunshine yellow. I recommend that one if that's the color you're going for. Either way, superb pricing and really unique. Yellow tourmalines are also called jaunites. You know this. Rare exotics in tourmaline get their own names. Otherwise, we just describe it by a color and that's it. Usually that's enough. With rubellites, paraibas, indicolites, you get a specific name, and this one has the name jaunite, which just means a shade of yellow in a tourmaline. So very excited about this. We will go back to our Andalusite because that seems to be why the phones are continuing to light up. So I think there's a little maybe 5-minute delay today. That's okay. We can figure it out. But here's what we'll do on the jaunites. If you'd like the left side, which is the graphic you're seeing now, I'll take the $69.99. I think that was her beef yesterday. Was the one we had yesterday was a little pricey. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make this one less. And we're going to make this really easy. First caller, $34.99. $34.99 on the yellow that you see right here. And that's half off. Half off. Then if you'd like this bigger stone with the smaller diamond weight, $24.99. And now I'll try them on for you. So here's the one with the carat 41. It's going to be a nice size stone in the oval, bright as can be. That's going to be $34.99 for that one. And then the other one, side by side comparison here, is going to be a little larger stone with lighter diamond weight. I think we're getting some requests. Boy, we got some auction bids, it looks like, coming on in. So we'll bring it back for you. Just moved on because we had to. We had nothing on the open, but here we are. Two great yellow tourmalines for you, $34.99 at the top and $24.99 for the bottom. Yes? The arrow necklace with the diamonds? Yes, you got it. $9.99 one? You got it. Okay. Yellow gold only on that one. So we have a couple pieces from the first hour going as well. And Katrina, let me know on those. We'll bring our Andalusite back. So two great opportunities, $1,000 apart. That has a lot to do with the diamond weight. 9 points here, carat 41 here. So really that's going to be the pivotal drive behind those prices there. But again, if you really want that true yellow, you go here. So there they are together. We'll show them one more time. And here we are. Yes. Okay, that's no problem because it was only yellow. Okay. And then let's see which one they're thinking about on the tourmalines. That's what I'd recommend too. Big time. Yeah. By itself? Sure. You got it. This one's going to be, again, item number is 1124655. Sounds like we got it narrowed down. And then what we'll do is zoom in on that one just automatically by itself. It's on the hand. One more time, Tone. And here we go. That's what it looks like on the hand. Just real quick here. Just one last look. I think she's thinking about this one. There it is for you, Wayne. That's for you. That's the 282 with the 141 in the diamonds. It's very elite. Classic mounting, halo, split shank. We got a diamond inside that split shank for you as well. And it's only $34.99 to get that one to you. They look, I mean, when you get this color specifically, it looks like you have a yellow diamond. Now, for the record, we don't have a 282 yellow diamond, but that's what it gives you the look of. But really exotic when you think about, we have very seldom do we see a jaunite tourmaline. And here it is up close by itself. All right, so we're going to go back to our Andalusite because it sounds like we had a couple of people dial in after we got no open. So we'll bring it back for you. $34.99 and this one may or may not be gone. We're verifying. Let me know if you have any questions on that. There's the close-up and how superb in the clarity for these big stones that obviously the bigger you go in the stone size, the more likely you're to have visible inclusions with the tourmaline. All right, thanks for waiting, everybody. Now, what's going on with the delay in our broadcast, but it seems to be lengthy, so here we are bringing it on back. I did say we would do a zero to start auction, so I will stay true to that, and we will find a way to get this one home in solid gold. We have $100, thank you. $100 has been bid, so we do have $100. We're looking for more. It is, it's a $29.99 piece because it is one of the rare exotic stones of this world, but we're very excited to bring it to you, and obviously, and here we go. Well, I thought we had a lot of people coming in to bid. We have one person at $100. I've for years and years and years when I've done auctions, usually when we bring one back, it doesn't go all that well. It tends to be, yeah, when there's a delayed response, we have 200. When there's a delayed response and no open at first, I put this up, it was up for a couple minutes, got absolutely no bids. It's usually irresponsible to bring it back, but a lot of you are pretty upset. Where'd it go? What'd she do? It's here now for $200. It's a no reserve auction. The chain is $600 if it was plain gold. It has diamonds embedded into the chain. You have one of the rarest stones in the world featured in the center of it. You've got diamonds, 30 points in diamonds, framing it. Adjustable lengths, so it goes 16, 17, 18, wherever you want to wear it day by day. $300 has been bid. We have two bidders only on the auction that started at nothing. Wow, $500 has been bid. Take a look at this one more time. And again, we have 5 already. Wayne's got 5. We're looking for $600. I may just give it a 2-minute clock because it looks like a lot of phones just hung up. So let's give it 2 minutes and we'll sell it wherever it goes. $500 on a $29.99 piece when we've got 2 minutes left and everybody's hanging up and I don't know why. That is a great thing when you can get anything in a necklace. When there's adjustability to your chain, extra diamonds. Remember, you got those 2 diamonds we showed you, one on each side, about 1 inch away from the center. We have 1:40 to get you in. If the previous couple of minutes was any indicator, you want to dial quickly because the delay is seems to be lengthy today. Wayne, who do you have at $500 that can't be beat? They do not have a challenger right now. Christine, where's she calling from? Wowza. No way. She's out? No. Never mind. Is she? Hold on. Verifying. We've got 1 minute left. Uh-oh. Oh, no. $500 on a necklace featuring one of the rarest stones in the world. We've got, did we find out where Christine's from? Is she still on the line? Okay, good. We're just checking right now. Looks like that one's going to, by the way, our tourmalines are here. Our yellow tourmalines are both here if you'd like them. So that was a nice little request there. Kind of fun to bring those out, show you something different. And then we've got a great diamond piece. I know we're 7 minutes away from the deal of the day. That's probably going to be here the rest of the day. It's going to be that piece that just is the rock star value. Everybody can wear it. Everybody can enjoy it. It's special. It's coming up. It is the piece to own. I think it's our, truly, I've been here a long time. I have a list of our top 10 values. This is definitely one of them. And so we're going to show that to you in just a few short minutes. So don't go anywhere for my yellow diamond lovers. And if you thought you could never afford yellow diamonds, we're going to change that. Completely open up the door to yellow diamonds and big ones and do something that has never, ever truly been seen anywhere besides TVON. We're going to bring it to you coming up in a few short minutes. So stick around with us for that. And then guess what? This one's gone. Christine, $500? I've never seen anything like it. Great. A necklace for 500 bucks. Great, done, gone, congratulations. Okay, so real quick, I know that we had an update on the diamond weight here. So I know we were bringing this back because I just didn't want to say 48 points when I knew it wasn't 48 points. So we actually just left out the bigger stones there. So here's what we have. We have 1125210. So we actually have an accurate and updated price, or rather not price, but the carat weight, which is 98 points in diamonds. So that sounds much more like it. So we're thrilled about this one being here, 1125210. This is the rubellite that is copper bearing. So very impressive here. And take a look at that with the big diamonds on the sides. Those are actually pear shapes, 3 on each side, 6 in total. The rest of the way, it's going to be the round brilliance, filling in that halo, creating this beautiful look. And all we need to do is, well, I need to make it really affordable because it's more than just a, hey, look at that, it's rare. Let's get it done. You can't put a price on this one in the essence of, on a comparable level. If you're shopping elsewhere, if you're going to museums, well, we know there are no museum price tags. If you're shopping elsewhere, I don't know where you find a rubellite that is copper bearing. You're combining two rarities together in one stone in this massive 852. Can we just kind of, let's just hypothetically, think about if I brought you a blue-green tourmaline, the typical color of Paraíba, which is the typical color. Obviously, this is a departure from that. It's much more rare. Otherwise, if it wasn't, we'd see them all the time. They're stunning. But it's so much more rare because it's still a copper-bearing stone, but it has this pinky red textbook rubellite. Let's be real. My gemstone, especially my tourmaline lovers out there, you know that when we see standard rubellites, rarely are they this clarity. Rubellites are usually a deeper, darker color of fuchsia because of their inclusions, because of their makeup. They have a lot going on inside that actually then kind of convey a darker color, richer pinky red. That is not the case here. It's nearly 9 carats. You see every single facet within it, and you just, if you're like me, I see a lot of gems, I'm marveling at the clarity here. Just completely blown away that you can get, you know how challenging it is with a 1 carat Paraíba when it's copper bearing, no less. You get more inclusions visible when it's copper bearing. You have more to look at, more to see. That's the big trick. This is copper bearing, yet it's clean. That would be so rare just in regular rubellite or in a more commonplace color of Paraíba. So the fact that those are the two really rarities combined makes it even more wild and rare. And it's 852 with 98 points in diamonds. So the big diamonds and the round brilliance, all that's happening around it in the white gold. You can change it if you want. Take a look at it. Not going to last, we know it. And there's one beautiful collector's piece here for one lucky caller, and that'll be it. So let's find out who's going to get it. Yes. In addition, of that, we got it now. Yeah, Wayne told me earlier, but that's the breakdown. So just to let everyone know, since we had the 48 before, and I told you it wasn't all, the pear shapes are the 50 points, and the rounds are the 48. So 50 plus 48, obviously 98 in total. We're putting it all up there in a total. But that's important because those are the big stones there. So that breaks down 50 points among the 6, that side and side there, the pear shapes, the bigger, fancier cuts. So those are, you know, almost 10 points apiece. And then you've got the round brilliance. So that's how it breaks down. But it is 98 points total weight. So that's where, again, they had just left that out initially. So here we are. But that's also a good thing because it was calculated with a different price for half the diamond weight, which is even better. So I'll take that. And that's where, again, $12,999 is a wonderful value. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than that. A lot more affordable than that. And then we're getting ready for our bottom of the hour special and that yellow diamond band that you got to have. Here's what I'll do. It's not $99.99. It's not $80. I got to move something. And I'd like it to be this collectible right here with all that clarity. Now that you see it on the hand, let's take another close-up look to marvel and just really, truly enjoy that clarity of that stone, because I have presented a lot of Paraibas, both lucent and jewelry in every color over the years. To see that color, it's amazing. Truly amazing. $89.99, no. $79.99 cannot be. I've got to make sure it gets a home, and we're already under $1,000 per carat if I go $79.99. And free diamonds, free gold. We're not asking for $79.99. No, we are not. No, we are not. This is just the thrill of doing a Monday night show when $13,000 every other given day of the week should sell it. And now I just know you go through 90 minutes of a show and you can't get a phone to ring. That's what's going to happen. We got to bring it down. I don't care how rare it is. You got to understand we're marking everything down so it has the best possibility of getting to our collectors as possible. That's really what this is about. It's not even $79.99. Free diamonds and free gold sound pretty good. But this is a stone that goes for $60,000 and $70,000 and $80,000. I have a 10 carat in my own collection. It's over $100,000 per carat. Per carat. I'm under $1,000 per carat on a rarer color than the blue greens, then the purples, then the greens, and then the yellows combined. So what's happening here doesn't make any sense. Except when you need to move jewelry on a Monday night and you only got 90 minutes left and something really dramatic's got to happen, might as well do that with the biggest and best collectibles we have. It's right here, and it's not even $79.99. It will go. We know that because we have collectors that wait and wait and wait for those specific rare exotics, which obviously you can watch every show we do and not see this piece, not see this color, even in a teeny tiny size. So this is a thrill, and we're not going to ask for $79.99 or $7,500. It is $6,999 only. That is it. $69.99. One caller will take it. We're giving it 30 seconds, and there it is. We feel like there's been a build-up to it all night because we knew we didn't have the right diamond weight up front. Now we do. It was left out in the first place, and that was supposed to be $13,000 with only half the diamond weight accounted for. And yet you see that copper-bearing stone, and you see the beautiful color, and you know how rare it is. Think about it. What would happen if we had, and we don't, but if you can imagine, what would happen if we had an 8.5 carat Paraíba in the blue green? Because when I have 2 carats, you see them all the time. I have a 2 carat and it's $15,000. A 2 carat. A 3 carat here is $40,000. As they go up in size, they get exponentially more money because it's that much more rare to find them. So to get this 852 and to have that value, unheard of. But that's what we're doing tonight. So let's get on with it. We've got a very special yellow diamond for our bottom of the hour. This is the halfway point of the show. So thought we'd bring out what I think a lot of people are waiting for is if you're going to shop something, you're going to shop something that is classic, that is one of our better values ever, all time. And that's a lot of great rings that we've had over the years. But there's nothing that compares to this value I'm about to share. And it's going to be, well, very exciting. We've got a band ring here that is 4 stones. 4. Most of my iconic white diamond band rings here are 5 and 7 stones. That's what we have. 5 stones, the most recent 5-stone white diamond band I had was $29.99. It was white diamonds. They were not as large as what you're about to see. So we've got a couple things at work here. We're starting with a band of gold that you can look at this everywhere that I look at this because it's easy to look and do a search. Search 2 millimeter 14 karat gold band. If you have a chance, if you're bored one day, search 2 millimeter. 2 millimeters really thin. It's just a plain basic 14 karat gold band. You're going to find that designers and retailers are getting $4,000 for a 2 millimeter solid gold band just in 14K. Imagine that with topping it with 4 individual, not white diamonds, but a stone that is thousands and thousands of times more rare, in a natural from the earth, natural in color, no treatment, yellow diamond. We've matched them. They're huge. They're cushion cut squares. They go all the way across the band so that it wears, so that you never, no matter what size you wear, it never is going to show the band on the sides. It's all about the stones, and they're all set on their own platforms of gold too. So the gold actually of the band expands to set those stones on individual platforms of gold, still prong set, so they're super ultra secure, so you can wear this every single day. And you're getting natural yellows, which I know a lot of people look at and think about and just fantasize about the opportunity to one day afford 1 yellow diamond. We're getting you 4 in a band that is wearable, classic. You can wear it anywhere on the hand. You could stack them if you want to go super high level elite. There's a carat 10 total weight among those 4 stones, and that's really where the headline is. Because if you do the simple math, 1.10 divided by 4, you're going to find out that each and every one of these stones are 27.5 points each. That's gigantic. Over a quarter carat, over the average size of a white diamond engagement ring in the country, and yet they're yellow diamonds, natural. From the Argyle mine way back when, this is why we don't have many of the band to go around. Each band takes 4 stones. They go side to side. They're set with enormous amounts of gold that really make it so much better. You know, even our white diamond bands are typically prong set in baskets, and it's lovely and it's classic, but this is, we wanted to really, really add something elite to it besides just the diamonds themselves. These are really important. Have you ever heard of the phrase, put it on a pedestal? That's what we took quite literally here. These diamonds deserve more than just a little tinny basket setting and some prongs. We decided to literally put each yellow diamond, cushion cut, brilliant stone, VS by the way, on a pedestal of gold, set it with prongs so it's ultra secure, and we're going to take a look at the end result. The finished product looks like this. And it's not one you should wait on because we don't have that made to go around, and yet it curves so that you really, I'm going to walk you through each and every one of the 4, and call us early because I don't have many to go around. That's why it's here on a Monday and not over the weekend, is because it's crazy rare. Obviously you need 4 stones per ring, so we can't just make them to our heart's content. Look at the matching though. We have to really move it from side to side so you can really look at each visual of every single stone you have right there. Number 2, number 3, and number 4, all as bright and just true, vibrant as can be. It's in yellow gold only, so the only choice you're going to have to make is what size you'd like. Also, here's another option. I think you might want to think about how many you need because it stacks really well, and it's all in the yellow gold. We've got item number here. It's 1405, and so limited on what we have to go around. I still contend this is not just one of the best values we've ever had, but I think it's our top diamond value. It really, truly, and I don't think that's going to be something anybody disputes, because if you know the rarity of yellows and how exotic they are, you understand it. It's a carat 10 total weight. That's how we got to those 27.5 points. By the way, that's a minimum. So if you take those stones out and you weigh them and you realize that I got a 32 and a 33 and a 35 pointer, they're all going to look identical, but each one might have a slightly different carat weight. The smallest carat weight anybody's going to get in this band is 110. That's a minimum though, so please don't get upset if you end up taking them out and deciding that you're going to weigh the stones and you realize I got a carat 50, or I got a carat 13, or I got a carat 22. They're all going to be matched for size, but the carat weights can differ a little bit, so we're just guaranteeing you at least a carat 10. Guaranteeing you're getting at least 27.5 points each, times 4, all the way across the hand in your band, which is really wearable. Pinky ring all the way on over to a thumb ring. It really is up to you. So if you're looking to add a certain style you don't already have, this is the way to go because it's classic. Take a look at it. It's our big special, and we're going to make it really easy because I just did scout a couple of hours ago. There is one yellow diamond band. I hesitate to talk about it because it is treated yellow diamonds and these are not. So just to clarify, ours are a higher grade. But there was one yellow diamond band that had 1 carat. It was 5 stones, so they were smaller. They were only 20 pointers. These are 27.5. And they were treated yellows. So we're talking about a major inferior product to what we're bringing. Yet that band in a retail store sitting in a display case right now was over $16,000. Ours is much higher grade in that they are completely natural from the earth stones, VS quality, and they are also bigger stones because you're only getting 4 of them, not 5. So that means they're bigger and your carat weight is larger. And this is not going to be, my goodness, we can't get $15,000 for this one. We can't get $10,000. You expect a better value, you're getting a better value. Gifting Diamond is an April birthstone. Think about that, because everyone thinks white diamonds, but we opened the world and opened the opportunity on colors of diamonds, pinks and yellows and fawns and champagnes. Take a look at it on the hand here. Bright as can be, beautiful way to add a little pop of color, yet it would still sit next to another ring. If you want to stack, you can do that. You can stack away, but look at the size of those. And because that platform's underneath it and around it, it does the same effect visually that a bezel would do. So it's almost like you look at it and you realize those could be 1 carats all day. They really could. I have 1 carat yellow diamonds every day. That could look like a 1 carat each and every one, which would give you 4 carats total weight. But it's not 9,000. And we already have busy phone lines because I think a few of you might already have heard me talk about this as one of our greatest values. I think you trust in me to know that if I'm excited about it, there's probably a reason. And that's the thing. You can't just feign excitement. There's excitement about, I do this every day. I've been doing it for 22 years. I've done literally tens of thousands of hours of live shopping. I can't get excited about things that are not exciting. It's just, it's again, this is what is important about shopping here is you never know what's going to come up. And you never know. And for those window shoppers and those more passive shoppers, they're saying, yeah, I'll shop one day. This is where you pick up the phone and dial in. Brand new shoppers. What a day to get in on a new item and have it right out to you. See what the quality's all about. See what the value's all about. Why go spend $4,000 on a plain gold band when you can spend under $4,000 and get big diamonds, big natural yellows, VS quality, square cushion cuts, all of that in a band that you will wear. It's not that piece that we've all been there as ladies. We all fall in love with something and we buy it and we never wear it. And we probably hold on to it in hopes that one day the occasion will arise. That's depressing, right? And we love it. We love whatever that is. But the fact that you can wear what you love every single day, not have to wait for a special occasion, wear it, enjoy it, be proud of it, gift it. What an amazing piece to gift, because very few people have access to natural yellows. It's not even going to be the $4,000 that a plain 2mm 14 karat gold band goes for today. We're taking it less than $4,000 and less than $3,000 and less than $2,000, where for $19.99, we do a really good value on some white diamonds that I know last time I had that band with white diamonds that was $19.99, we sold over 100 of them. This is a better value. It's a better value. Because I can tell you right now, if you walk into a diamond wholesaler where that's all they do 24 hours a day is trade diamonds, and that's what they've been doing for decades, and that's all they do, you can get big white diamonds all day, every day. They're not going anywhere. There's no shortage. They're not wrapping up. The yellow diamonds are so scarce, they're almost impossible to get your hands on in natural material. And we're not asking for $19.99. And you guys saw the value in white diamonds the other day and loved it, but this is a better value, no doubt about it. And it's because also it's going less than $19.99. So you're not paying that, and you're not paying $1,500 either. And you're not going to pay $14.99 when this is the band that everybody can wear, enjoy it, love it, wear it every day. Remember, diamonds can put up with whatever you got. Whatever kind of lifestyle you lead, be rough on your diamonds. It doesn't matter. You can't hurt them. You can't hurt them. We're busy on the lines already. We've already got 1, 2, 3 gone. So Wayne, you've got one, and JT, you've got one, and you've got one too. So there are 3 gone at $14.99. What can I tell you that hasn't been said except this is the ultimate value? And price it, shop it. You can go ahead, be my guest. If you want to compare it to the fake stuff, go ahead. You want to compare it to lab grown? We'll beat lab grown pricing. We'll beat mystery metals. We'll beat plated. Vermeils. We've got another one gone. That leaves me with 2 left. I'm still not to the bottom price. This is when I've been doing this 8 years, guys. Just here at TVON. I got an anniversary coming up. I gotta say, when you have values that stand out to the point that you still even remember them, remember the item number, remember how many, so this is the value to get. It's in our top 5 of all-time values on this show. And it's the most elite because most of those values are white diamonds. Most of them. Every line is locked. We can't get anyone through. So instead of not calling and getting frustrated, get yourself in line. Get yourself in queue. This is like that new release that you know only a certain number of people are going to get in on, and you don't want to miss the cutoff. You want to be there, sit there on the phone lines for a couple of seconds. We'll get an operator with you, but that's why, and it's at $14.99, and by the way, I could sell them all out. I'm going lower than $14.99. It would be honestly silly not to get one. If it's for you, if it's for a gift, if there's a celebration coming up, a milestone, an anniversary, a birthday, a retirement upcoming, a graduation, an accomplishment, a personal goal you've met, whatever it is, jewelry is the way to commemorate those occasions in life. And when you have something you wear every single day, don't wait to get them. And when I can't bring this to you, listen, this is the kind of piece I would bring every single day. I'm here 5 times a week. I would bring this every day if I could. It's never here to show you. We just got a few in. Yes. You got 2? I'm going to put it on again. It's been on. We'll put it on again, and we have backed up calls. We have backed up calls. This is not the time to wait, guys, to call in, and you can always hang up if you don't want it, but my price is going lower. Here it is on the hand. Look at that. I wear, for reference, a size 5.5, but if you wear a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, a 10, because of the way these platforms are put together and the way they wrap around the finger, it will cover your finger from side to side with yellow diamonds and their gold platforms, and it's not 14 or 13 or $12.99. Somebody just took 2. They're going to either get them as ring guards or give one and keep one. That's a good idea too. Gifting for any occasion. I know it's only July. You might want to think holidays, sleigh bells, jingle bells, Santa Claus, Hanukkah, whatever, because you know what? This value probably not happening between now and the end of this year. So this is the time to get in. It's not $12.99. They're all going to sell out. We have a limited number to go around. What can I tell you? It is the chance to pick it up. It's not $12. It's not $11.99. I implore you to get one of these bands. I don't implore you to buy fine jewelry. I realize that I'm not selling things you have to have, but there are certain things for jewelry lovers that when they come around like this, you have to have them. You have to get in because they're limited. We can't make it every day. We can't offer this every day. And we have a lot of busy phone lines right now. You think about getting more than one if you can. Think about getting more than one. You have 2 as well? Not even $10.99. And you got it. Here's the inside of the ring. This is the most amazing. Look at that platform. Every single one. I told you it's on a pedestal. Each and every diamond is on its own gold pedestal. Think of it like a little pillow of gold that it's sitting atop. Every single one of them. It is not going to be getting to $10.99. If you want one, you got to call me right now. It is your chance to pick it up. It really is. And this is it. This is all. We're going to do something really special. It's not even $1,099. We have so many backed up calls. I don't know if everyone's going to get one, but like I said, you got to be in on the phone lines. Give yourself a chance to own one. Please do. It's too good to pass up on. It really is, especially when it's only going to be $999 for the ring. You cannot buy a solid gold band for that price with no diamonds in it. It's true. You got to try it. And remember, if you're brand new with us, this is how I would love for you to start your TVON collection. I know we kind of are an addiction, right? You start shopping here, you'll realize why. You realize why. So this is it. This is really that kind of the crux of what we do. This is a highlight of everything we do. Yes, we bring all kinds of exotic colors. Yes, we bring all kinds of jewelry, from pendants to necklaces to earrings to rings to all kinds. But you know what? There are certain pieces that these go, no matter your age, no matter what you do for a living, no matter where you live, no matter what your style, there are only a few universal styles in jewelry. This is one of them. But it's usually done in plain old white diamonds. And I hate to say that because diamonds are special. I think a lot of us love diamonds. And I don't mean to knock white diamonds because they're amazing. But you know what? If you can get an upgrade that is tens of thousands of times, remember, the stat is this. I love statistics. I'm a sports girl. I come from a sports broadcasting background. So I love me a good stat. Give me the box score, give me the stats. I want to know all that and I want to report that to you. But in diamonds, let me tell you, there is only one fancy color of diamond for every 100,000 white diamonds. And by the way, when I say the color, that includes pinks, greens, browns, yellows, all the colors. So if you actually pare it down to what's the percentage of just yellow diamonds that are natural from the earth, well, it gets even more limited. So not a time to sit back. When each and every stone, I know that's confusing to see 0.275. What that means is they're 27.5 points each. For reference, that is over a quarter carat. That is just under a third of a carat. All across, yet they're matched, yet they're VS, that's important too. Yes, we still grade these bigger yellow diamonds. Yes, we have still looped every single one of them. We are our designer. We're not a mass manufacturer. We don't mass produce jewelry. Everything's set here on site. We have our manufacturing facility, our designing, all of our CAD drawings, everything is done here on site. So when these pieces are made, they're made lovingly, with tender loving care, by hand, by some of the best jewelers in the world that are here with us. And they set those stones. But before they're set, they're meticulously evaluated so that each and every stone is looped. We make sure, obviously, the colors have to match identically. They have to have the perfect size, meaning the dimension. Obviously, I touched on earlier, the carat weights can all differ a little bit, but they're the same size, they're the same cut, and then we loop each and every one to make sure they're all VS so that you're not seeing black carbon spots, you're not seeing big fissures or feathers in your diamonds. You can loop them yourself at home, and you will notice that every single diamond is clean to the naked eye. You're going to really struggle to find any inclusions, even if you're looking at it through tremendous magnification. I'm walking you through the 4 because with this one's a smaller size. This one's a size 6. So guess what? They're really curved around the ring, right? Because they're really big. So I need to walk you through a close-up and a straight-on view of each and every diamond so you can really see the amazing color and how they match on each and every one. And we didn't just use a light canary yellow because my pet peeve with yellows is this. If they're yellows that aren't bright enough, guess what? They look like bad white diamonds. They do. They really do. Because yellows, remember, white diamonds that aren't so great, they end up looking a little brown yellow. So a lot of times, if it's a light yellow, it looks like a bad white diamond. You really need it to reach a certain level, a certain saturation of yellow to really understand, to show the world that those are yellow diamonds you're wearing, not a bad white diamond. You never want your yellow diamonds to be too faint or to be too light, because if they are, you're not getting the exotics. You want this material. You want this quality level. You want something that's going to be no mistake about it, which is why also we're telling you to get it in the yellow, because that's the way it matches. That's the way it looks. We're so proud of the saturation level of each diamond that we had to put it in the yellow gold to show that off. And that's what we did. Look at that. That's the yellow diamonds individually are brighter than the gold they're set in. Somebody else has got to. I would really think about it. It's probably going to be, I mean, I'd like to say that someday in the future you'll see it. Honestly, I think it's highly unlikely you ever see this again. And if you did, it'd be more money anyways. The way that diamonds are accelerating in the marketplace, it's going to be more money. So don't wait. Do not wait. Listen, I look at it this way. Life is not a dress rehearsal. Those of us that are watching the show, we probably are wearing jewelry every day. When there's an everyday style like this that doesn't require a special occasion, it's not that once a year dress up moment where you're going to a wedding where you put this on. You wear this every day. It's sizable, but it's a band. It's a band, so it sits low profile. There's nothing that's going to catch on anything. Look at that. We pointed out earlier how they're elevated on their own individual platforms of gold so that a lot of light can get to the stone, so that there's a lot of gold weight built under it, so that it's comfortable. All those features are still well thought out and, may I add, well executed, so that you've got the perfect ring, the great designer band that I wish I had 2 or 3, because honestly, you know me, I'd be stacking 3 of these together and it'd look fabulous. So if you're loving the value and saying, well, I'd love to get 3 carats in diamonds, get 3. Get 330 in diamonds, stack them together. They've got that nice straight edge, so you can stack to your heart's content. They would make great ring guards around something else. You can do that too. There is really not a reason to hold back. And like I said, we're welcoming in a lot of new registers these days. Folks during the summertime that are finding us for the first time, not a lot going on. I mean, nobody's, what the heck is going on? Nothing on TV these days, right? There's nothing happening in the world to pay attention to at all, right? So some people, I'm being facetious, but some people are like, again, finding us kind of randomly here amongst the fray of all the activity on TV. And if you feel like, I think a lot of people are finding us because you may need just an occasional break from all the crazy, right? So you're ready for a little break, and you're finding there's a nice respite in shopping, especially when you can do it affordably like this. And that's what I love so much. $9.99, quite the value. I love that each platform is connected and soldered together. Yes, Jess, go ahead. Katrina? What's that? It's actually $34.99 though. Nope, $34.99 is the best. Yep, it's the best, $34.99, but it was $34.99, not $39.99, so that's good. Sounds like it's $500 less than you thought it was. So that's the good thing. We have to give this a final call. We're talking about tourmalines as well here, and we have got a really special opportunity, but here's the sad news. There's always going to be, again, as the saying goes, it is always, again, all good things must come to an end. This ring is about to come to its final end here. So we only have a few left. I'll get to Tim, but this is going to be it. I'm going to have to give it a final 60 seconds because at this very moment, right now, We have 3 left, 3 remaining, and that is it, and then it's done and gone, and I don't honestly know if it's ever coming back because it's just not easy to get big yellow diamonds that match like that. It's been literally over a year in the works and a year in the making to bring this to you tonight. So let's take a look at it one more time and give it 60 final seconds, and go ahead, Tim, how can I help you? No, because it depends on the ring size. Like if I told you what it weighs on my ring here, that's a size 6, and then you get a size 12, it's gonna be a different weight. Or if you get a size 2, it's gonna be a different weight. I can't give gram weights on rings because we size them for you. So if I said, here, take this size 4 and deal with it, then I could give you gram weight. And then you'd have to go to your jeweler and pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get sized. We size for you, and we do the half sizes, the quarter sizes, the 3/4 sizes, and the full sizes, but it also just negates me giving you a gram weight. Because everybody's ring, your ring is going to be different than my ring. Sally's ring is going to be different from my ring. Susie's ring is going to be different than Shelly's ring and Sharon's ring and Cheryl's ring, right? So, and yes, I just went with some of our S's, but you get the idea, right? So everyone's going to get their own ring size. So that's the key. But again, it's solid gold. So I know that you're looking for, I would be doing the exact same thing. Like if I was car shopping right now and they said, here, there's a Ferrari and it's only $10,000, well, I would know there's something amiss. I get why the questions come in. You're wondering, how could it be that low? I get it. There are certain times in life, like all the time, where we've been burned before, where we have to learn to be skeptics. We have to always think in a skeptical kind of lens, right? A lot of new shoppers would be looking at this going, what gives? Tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's going on, because you know one thing. If all I say is true, solid gold, natural diamonds, huge stones, 4 of them, platforms of gold, sizing for free, shipping for free, no tax out of California, you're probably saying, what's up? Either something's wrong, or there's another hidden fee that I don't know about, or I'm stuck with it as a final sale. Well, guess what? This is welcome to TVON. Once you start experiencing our way of selling fine jewelry, you will never need to shop for fine jewelry anywhere else. And that is what I hear it every single day. Once you discover TVON, whatever you need, whether that's once a decade or once a year or once a day, whatever. Everyone has different shopping patterns, but whenever you need fine jewelry of any way, shape, or form, you're gonna come here and get these kind of values. That's what we deliver. That's what we do. There is no catch. It is solid gold. It is made the right way. We meticulously craft each and every one of them. We match up the diamonds. You will love it. I've been doing this a long time. I'm the face of fine jewelry on national TV. Listen, I've been doing this for a long time. It's been my whole adult life. I'm here to bring you values. That's why I show up and still do this to this day in this, really old age that I'm in right now. So here's it. This is the way. This is the moment you take advantage and you try it. And there's no better way to honestly start your TVON collecting than with this ring. And if that's the only ring you ever buy, because that's all you need, well, great. It's a good way to go, and it's a perfect option for that. But then I think you're going to discover that we can bring you values like this on a lot of different stones. But this is one of our, really truly one of our fortes, is our yellow diamond material. We're going to get to a Tanzanite next. We have only got 1 hour and 5 minutes left in the entire show. So we'll get you, again, any requests you have, let me know what those might be. And we do have that earring wheel, which is awfully exciting. So let me get those in real quick, because this is kind of fun and just different. And, not everybody wants the same old, same old. So let me show you what we have in some major earrings that, honestly, these are not usually what I would put on a wheel because they're all way too big. But let me try it here, just because we've got a blowout going on, and then call and check with your operators there. I only got the last update that there were 3 left. So you want to call, make sure, see if your fabulous ring is still available for you. But take a look at this. We've got a very special piece here. That's a sapphire hoop with multicolored sapphires. I think these are so fun. I mean, this is a lion. It's a lion with the mane that's textured with the diamonds, with the green eyes, and these are all earrings. Yes, believe it or not. They're all fabulous earrings. Those are hoops. Love the east-west set emerald cuts. We also have, of course, there's a match to your lion. These are just, I'm going to sit at an angle here. And then we also have another super cool style that you don't see. This is going to be a mix of diamonds, multicolored diamonds. And check this out. They're orangey reds. They're like think of this like, it's kind of like this oval dome shape that's all pave, white diamonds, and truly they're like a deep orange red color. They're really beautiful. Not quite cognac, because they're more orange than they are brown, but this is how they sit. Now, of course, they're not really upright. They're all gonna be upright, like that's your hoop, and that's a really cool oversized omega style backing there. We've got omegas and posts. The lions have the posts and the butterflies. The omegas are gonna be the rest of the way. They're really cool. Designer, yes. Oh, it's my own, yeah. Yeah. Then we've got, let's see here. We're going to go to, well, it's the same. Look at this. There's some markdowns here. That's one of the bags. Oh my gosh, these are all one of a kind. They all stay as they are. They're all going to stay in the yellow gold that they're in. So there's really no sizing needed because they're earrings. They stay in the gold color they're in. And we've got one great price. Trust me, they're all going to go. And I'm going to give you some carat weights here. Go ahead. A diamond. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Start here. 18 karat gold. Oh, wait. 18? Let me see. 2 of the 3 are 18. 18 karat on the sapphires. 18 karat on the lions, 14 karat on the domes. So 18, 14, 18. Okay, now we're going to go through carat weights. Yes. Oh, good. Let me show them on. I'm going to put them on the ear too so you can see them with the measurements and all of that. The lions are already being verified. It's 1118498, Tim. They're 18 karat gold. You get 92 points in fancy diamonds. That means they're champagnes. And Savorites are the eyes. It's Savorites that are those piercing greens. That's going to be 8 points in the Savorite, 55 points in white diamonds. So you've got, again, a mix of fancy champagnes, white diamonds through the middle, and then those Savorite garnet eyes. Let me show them inside, finished entirely. Look at that. There's the post, which is on the upper third. This is the length of the earring. Oh, what distinctive features that has, and a great look. That's going to be your length there, which is 3/4 of an inch. Top to bottom, I'll put one up to the ear. There's only one pair of each, so please call early. Like, they've got the right idea. They're already calling in on the lions. And let's take a look here. Oh, what a great idea. Look at that earring. That's a size reference for you. That's why that's there. And then we're going to go back up close, show you all 3 options. And we're going to make them under, well, I look at $99.99 on most. One pair was $12,999. Boy, are we changing that. Not a single one of them is going to stick around, and here's why. They're not even going to be $5,000 a pair. Remember, there's only one pair of each. And you have enormous carat weights. We've got 9 carats of sapphire almost, plus the diamonds at 55 and the 18 karat gold hoop. Then this style with the orange and the white diamonds, that's going to be $326. This is the ultimate blowout. I hesitate to do this because I know you're going to be mad at me. Besides the 3 callers that get them, or the 1 caller that takes all 3 pairs, you're going to be very upset with me because there's no way you expected this price. Because with those kind of diamond weights and gold weights and designer details, there's no way you would see this price coming. At $49.99, they're amazing. They're not going to be $4,000. They're not $3,000. And no, they're not even $29.99. When you got to move jewelry, this is what happens. And we have an hour left to move a lot of jewelry tonight. So we're going to do just that. This is not even $29.99. Remember, 1 pair of each. They stay as they are. No decisions to make. They don't need sizing, obviously. Take a look at that. And we're going to blow them out right now for under $2,500. Tell me if you love them. And they're not going to be 24 or 23. You can say sold whenever you want so that you reserve them. But they're not 23 or 22 or 21.99. This is unheard of. Unheard of in the designer earrings, and yet they are not going to be. I just cannot believe what I'm doing here. But that's what's got to happen. Remember, 18 karat gold, 18 karat gold, 14 karat gold. Those alone are $326. In overall diamond weight, and a lot of more fancy colors, and you've got the omega backs and the omega hoop back and then the post back. I'm making them less than $2,000. You got the lions? The sapphires as well. You got it. Here's the sapphire length. It's a hoop style. Here's the sapphire, which is item number 1121336. And those are multicolored emerald cuts set east to west with the diamonds lining the outside edge. They're 1 inch top to bottom. I'll try one on for you. The item number is 1121336. I would love it if we could put up the graphics because you need to see this in the visual. You need to see that they have 892 of sapphires and the diamonds lining the sides here. Check this out. It's amazing what we're doing on these earrings. And none of them are $21.99. Look at how those shine like you just cannot believe. Look at the colors. And they're not heavy. They're not heavy. They're not pulling. They're not doing anything they shouldn't do except look fabulous, give you all those colors. And they're not even going to be $2,199. They're not $2,099. Let's go ahead and blow them out. Yes. The lions and the sapphires are gone. We have 1 pair left, which is the diamond dome pave. And let's make them $1,999 a pair. And those are gone. So let's go back to the wheel because also the lions are gone as well. Thank you so, so much. And again, that's all the 18 karat gold is gone. So actually we can put up the information for this dome style that we have. And that's going to be item number 1120140 on the close-up here, which is $326. of those two different colors of diamonds. It's a white diamond backdrop in pave. Mixed in are those kind of orangey. They're really an orangey red is what I would call them. And they're all natural, of course. And $19.99 is quite the value. No doubt about it. And those I'm going to try on for you as well. But all the other two pairs gone. And these stay in the yellow gold. They almost remind me, is it weird? They almost remind me of a hedgehog. And I love hedgehogs. I love them. But, you know, without the actual face and everything. Just a really cool dome style, right? And they're going to sit north to south. So let me show you what one looks like on. And again, that's 326 overall, yellow gold. This has the omega backing to it as well. I'll show you what they look like from a distance with the measurement. And there it is. That's going to be also about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. And I'll pop one on for you. That omega back is really important though, because that's not going to fall forward, right? It's a bigger earring, and you're about to see how big, so that you know they're going to sit upright to the world. They're going to sit properly on the ear, just like you see right here. Look at that. That is, I'll just make sure they're set out just like they should be, and there they are. So great oval dome shape here, covered in pave side to side. Those are $19.99, and the other two pairs are long gone. So take a good look at those. And again, I love the way the contrast, the white diamond backdrop with the orangey brown diamonds, really orangey reds, really. So really good look there. Back to the wheel we'll go. Take a close-up look at all those diamonds, and we'll see who's got them for $19.99. I don't know where you get 326 in diamonds for $19.99, but it's a deal. It is the deal. And there they are. So last call on the earrings, and that's it. That's our big earring blowout, but all designer earrings, that's for sure. And those definitely qualify. And we got to keep moving because the top of the hour is already come and gone. We're in our last hour of this Monday night, and we have still some great options for you. There's still the big emerald cut Tanzanite. Don't forget to check on the last of the yellow diamond bands. We'll see if we have one of those for you at $9.99. And anything else you'd like to request, we're taking those requests also. Why are we leaving 326 though? 326 overall in a beautiful, large presence of 14 karat gold. So I just got the update. It looks like we have 2 of the yellow diamond bands left. Is that right? Okay. So last call, yellow diamond band, carat 10 total weight. Last chance to get them. And then we'll be on our way. I have to show you this emerald cut Tanzanite. It's so Art Deco, fabulous. We do have a yellow diamond. It's in a heart shape. Ugh. Love a heart shape. Carat 01, because I know how much you guys love these heart shapes. And it's so rare to see them. So rare. Specialty. As if you can't get enough rarity with a yellow diamond alone, you're getting a carat plus in a heart shape. All right, those are here. Let's get to our Tanzanite top of the hour. And we also have a fire opal coming up with pink diamonds. So stick around. Ooh, there we go. Now we're talking. Check this out. Item number 1125-179. Just a reminder, we are in the last hour. Still have a few pieces left from earlier tonight. If you want to check on availability, if there's something you saw that you love, make sure you get in and check with your operators and see if it's still here for you. Have those yellow tourmalines. We have the rubellite that's copper bearing. Have that big 223 diamond pear-shaped pendant for you still here. So a lot to get to, yes, but we still have a lot to show you from earlier as well. So you know those pieces start to go in the last hour. But here's 1125-179. It is a museum reserve emerald cut, and it's also a 312. And we're just happy it's here because we're in the last final days of Blue Wings. You know that. And it's 312 with 93 points in diamonds. So just shy of a carat, stacked all the way around it in the halo, and then a double row that just tapers down the side. So you get a little bit, I love that because it looks very, it does. It has this Art Deco look, which doesn't mean old fashioned because now we're seeing a lot of modern designer jewelry go this kind of styling, this kind of aesthetic. And I'm going to come in a little bit closer before we try it on so you can see all the details. Love that these show off. Tanzanite has an innate clarity to it. It's not one that, like so many gems struggle with clarity issues. This one is not one of them, but it struggles with saturation issues. Usually you don't get a lot of saturation. And that's where we come in. That's where TVON's the place to be because we're bringing you the ultimate high-level saturation of Blue Wing Block D. Not to mention the museum reserve you're seeing here with the 93 points in the diamonds. I'm going to blow it out for you because it's our top of the hour. It's a little late, but that's because we've been having so much fun with earring deals and yellow diamond bands, and now we are about to rock and roll and really, truly wow you with this value. And we still have very busy phone lines. Probably a mix of all these requests coming in, lots of people asking about first hour items and also the yellow diamond band and last call. and that's not going to last even through the rest of the evening. So make sure you're dialing it really quickly. Let's take a look at this on the hand though, because that's where it really sings. And let me make sure you can see it right upright. It's a little large for me, but look at that. That's a 312, and it's a beauty. And you see why there's such a demand for the emerald cuts. What it's capable of doing, how it's showing off all that light, all that beautiful step faceting. That alone is essentially what's inspiring the design. It's replicating the facets in the stone on the outsides of this band, making this really unique. And we'll just blow it out really quickly for you if anybody would like an emerald cut. But like I said, what we've been showing of late have been really, really large. 15 and 20 karat stones doesn't tend to be in everybody's wheelhouse. So maybe the 312 is going to fit a demand, a request, and that's a good thing. And we can do yellow gold or rose gold if you'd like to. That's no problem. We'll be happy to do that. But this is what I would recommend. Obviously, you got to dial in quickly because it's not going to be here long. We know that. And it's not going to be. $69.99 is what it's supposed to be. Just show you. There's the ring. There's the price. There's where it started. Boom, boom, boom. Let's make it better. Not even going to be $69.99. Huge value. White, yellow, rose, you get to decide, totally, totally up to you. And we have to do something wild here. And I will, because we got to last 51 minutes here to make magic happen. And that's what we do. So now it's Monday night, must-see, markdowns, and magic all together in one show, in one 51-minute time span. That's going to be kind of cool. And it's not $6,000. Forget about $3,000. Forget about $29.99, white, yellow, rose gold. I love with this particular look. Something about it seems to really, really work in the white gold. So I don't think you have to change a thing except tell us what exact size you need. We'll make sure it arrives ready to wear. But let's take a look at that and get you a better value than even $2,500. We're ready to move. This piece has got to go, and it will. It's not even $24.99. Big values. What is it about these last final days of Blue Wing that's given us better and better and better values? It's only going to be $1,999. And JT, what were you picking up over there? Yay! Very good. Who is that? Who? Adrian. Okay, wonderful. And what about you? Tim, you taking something? Yellow diamond. All right. Yellow diamond bands continue to be hot, 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 like sizzling hot. And that is what, if you can still get one, which is a big if, I probably shouldn't be talking about anymore. Don't know if it's available. But if you can get one still, trust me, you want to have one of those. You want to get the yellow diamond ring. Okay, fire opal time. Still the yellow diamond heart shape to come. What other requests do you have? If there's anything you need to see from earlier or from even this weekend or a month ago or a year ago, let me know. We'll gladly bring it on out for you. We have an opal wheel, a discount on premium black opals. I gathered 3 together. We're going to show them to you coming up. It is a do not miss moment for our opal lovers. October's birthstone. Oh, and by the way, pink diamond is here. Can I just flash this pink diamond? It's a 39 pointer. It's a natural pink diamond, and it's GIA certified. Yeah, that's it. And that is truly, it's got almost so much saturation, it's almost giving a purple vibe to it. There's a little lavender hue to it. That's very special. Our fire opal is here, but I got to get to the black opals. The black opals are incredible. And we're going to build up a little kind of small, medium, and large option here. So we'll call it the opal drive-through. Would you like a small? Or would you like a medium? Or do you need to, would you like to supersize it? We're going to give you 3 options. Take a look at this. Oh, those just look so good together. This is like the little parade of opals here. And that is black opal from Australia's Lightning Ridge on all 3. That is your pear shape. You see how each one, different patterns, different colors. I'm talking about moving you up in size here. Whether you want an oval, an elongated pear, you see how that's got a little more of a pastel base, but then still all the vibrant colors throughout. There's the huge one. And all of this material, it's all been on the air before. They've been fully presented in the past, but never at this price. And we're giving and assigning the same blowout price to not 1, not 2, but all 3. So that you truly get to, this is my favorite thing to do when we have these little blowout opportunities. I get to put my own price on all 3. They've all been here. They've all been here for more money. It's just time to mark them down tonight so they can go. And that's really, really important. So item numbers, well, we don't need them right now. What I need to tell you is about the platinum that goes to the left and to the right. It's all three in platinum. So that's very important. Platinum all the way through. You've got a option here of, we're going to talk about these carat weights. Remember, this is the 120, and it has a 108 diamond weight. Notice there are only 10 individual diamonds on that ring. The two that are top and bottom north-south, they're extra. They're a bigger size. Then you go also large rounds lining the sides. So that's going to be, again, carat 20, 108 in diamonds. They're moving on up. We got the 214 right here. The 214 pear shape has a carat 33 in diamonds. So now we've moved up in the carat weight and the diamond weight. And we're going to do it again on the opal, which is a 4 carat 60 right over here. The diamond weight obviously is less, but they're important because they're two individual large stones. 30 points total weight, 15 points in each emerald cut. Are you ready? Nobody's on the phone lines. All natural, black opals, Australian, lightning ridge in origin, and they are going to fly. They will fly right on out of here. No question about it. And that is because what formerly was $79.99 and $89.99 and $99.99, yes, there were all three different prices. It does not matter if you're thinking that's not fair. It is plenty fair when you see how low I'm taking this price, because none of them are going to be sold anywhere near their own cost. So it is time to dial in and let me know which one you like, because obviously they're one of a kind. They're opals. There's no two ever that are exactly alike. So they're going to go, and once one's gone, it's gone and spoken for forever. And yes, if you've seen them before, if you've seen them, you know them, and you love them, the price is brand new. And it's a discount. So get yourself on the phone lines ready to go, because they're not going to last. They will not last. And they're not going to be $99, $89, $79, $60. The smallest price up there was $69.99. I'm not afraid to say it. And if you have questions, we bring up the graphics and we go through it again and we try them on as you ask for them. But please dial early, because no, they're not going to last. They're not even going to be $69, $59, $49, $39. What we have done already is a stop right there. Let's sell them out at $39.99. Remember, they are going up in size here. The carat weights on the individual stones, 120, 214, and a huge 460 on the right. You let me know which one you like. We'll try them on. Remember to dial. Remember, you have a money-back guarantee as well, but you are not seeing these on the air again because they're all going to sell. They're all going to sell out right now, and they're not even going to be $39 or $29.99. This gets even better, and I'm in a state of shock at our Monday night values, because this really required some extra tonight. Mark it down, July 22nd, 2024, 72224 is going down in the history of values here. And it's not $2,500 either. So suddenly, $24.99 looking awfully good. And which one are you already thinking about, Wayne? Do you have a favorite of the three so far? I can try it on for you. Do you like the middle one, the pear shape, that gorgeous signature type style? Here it is on the hand, platinum 214. Largest diamond weight of all is right there. That's a carat 33 in your diamonds all around it. I love that we still did the pave on the sides. Still got that big halo. Those are all individual diamonds on that halo. That looks great. And it's not 24. Look at the colors. And none of these colors are even showing off at their best capacity yet, because they're on TV. They get a little shy. Some people do on live TV, right? And sometimes the stones get a little shy. And it's not even going to be 24. All that means is it looks better when you see it in person. You unwrap that piece from that box and you're going to be blown away that the colors are even better. And it's not 24 and it's not 23. And you know what? Let's just do it. Which one do you like, JT? Love it. They like the middle one. Did they see it on the hand, or should we do it again? They all stay in platinum as is. They're not $23.99. Let's blow them out. $2,299 while they last 60 seconds. Yeah. Of course, here it is on the hand again. Sure, here's that 112, 43, 46 on the hand again. That's what she looks like right there. And I'll then flip it around. So if you like to wear the pear shape the other direction, you'll see what that looks like. $22.99. Why wait? That's it. And then here it is the other direction, so you can see what that looks like. If you like to wear it pointing down away from the hand, it looks like that. $22.99, your choice of. Take one, take them all. But that is your best source worldwide for opal. You're looking at them, and yet all just very different, you know, different shapes, different varieties, different sizes, different motifs and designs, different diamond weights. Obviously, with this larger stone here, I'm kind of shocked the 460 is still here. It's a 460 on the right. It's got those two individual larger diamonds there beside it, a 3-stone style that we don't see very often, but we really wanted to highlight the size of that opal. So no better way when you have a big centerpiece like that you want to show off. You don't really need to add much to it. Let the opal do the talking. That's the main event right there. So why not have it just $22.99? We've got a final 30 seconds, then we're moving on. Last call on this wheel. Opal lovers, where are ya? We got the big ones here. The best of the best in quality here. And then we're going to move on. $22.99. What do we have next? Should we get to the yellow diamond? I'm thinking the fire opal, though. We stay with the opal theme, but we show you something that in no way looks related, because it's fire opal. Bring in the heat here. We're trying to. All right, coming up. Next up is 1125208. That's the last time on the air. Bye-bye. We're done. All right. Platinum, no need to show them again. Drop in price to the lowest they can go. They cannot go any lower than that, ladies and gentlemen. They cannot. That is it. So here we go with the fire opal. Let's just change things up a bit. So you're probably going to say, where are all the different colors? Well, fire opal, like we're about to see, is not known to bring you more color. It's known to bring you the bolder color. The wild that normally is, and I just had somebody ask me the other day, like, do you ever think, they actually said this, do you ever think you could bring the low quality fire opal? I went, okay, it's an interesting request. And they said, you know, the yellow material, can you bring that? And I had to say no. I hate saying no to requests like that, but the truth is no. We're not going to start bringing low quality stones. We're just not. There's enough of that out there. And if you ever need to know, if you need looking for one, and you need some assistance finding one, I'm more than happy. You have no idea how many times I steer customers to other places, but only when we don't have what you need, you know? I've had a few of you ask me over the years, I want the lower quality Tanzanite. I'll tell you where the best values are. I'll tell you where to go. If we don't have something, listen, I'm a jewelry lover too, and I don't just shop here. So, you know, I think that, you know, if there's something we don't have, I'll kind of steer you as to where you can get it. But obviously, if you want quality, this is the best fire opal. So the item number is 1125208. It's a 2.5 carat because typically the fire opals are a light yellow, kind of a dingy, hazy, cloudy color. And you know, we opt to go with a little higher variety here, which is that really cherry red. So you're not getting just yellow or orange, but it's that really vibrant neon kind of red color. It is a 2.5 carat, so it's a great size on the stone. Plus, we have really gone the extra mile here. We felt this stone was deserving, so we decided to add 25 points in pink diamonds to it on the right down the middle. And yet this kind of reminds me in a way of the way we set that yellow diamond band, where we had the 4 cushion cut stones in the band, because it was really done in an elaborate way, in a lot of gold. The same thing's happening here because you have that pink diamond row. It's really like 3 rows in your band, where it's the rose gold holding the pink diamonds, and that's lined up and set up a little bit higher than the white gold, which is contrasting it. And then look what we did. The rose gold setting for the Mexican fire opal, which also just makes sense because you've got those cherry reds, and how about those little heart shapes in the basket? A nice little extra motif and detail that might be meaningful to you, and that's going to be also in, there it is, centralized right there at that back point of the pear. You can see where that basket also has that heart-shaped detailing. And then I even think that top prong, call me crazy guys, is it just like, are we feeling the love here? But that prong at the top point almost looks like a little heart shape itself in the little V prong. Yes? Oh, you mean the yellow gold one from earlier? Oh, good. Marcy, thank you so much. I'll put that aside for you. Thanks for letting me know. Let's talk about this one, though, in the gorgeous, bright red, fiery stone. And let's go ahead and do something wild here. Pink diamonds, just add something elite. Trust me, no one else is going to have something like this. That's important. We know that. Let's try it on for you because a 2.5 carat is going to look a lot bigger. We saw this with all of our 3 previous opals, that they all looked bigger than they weigh. Same thing here. Still a less dense stone. That's not a bad thing. That's not a knock on the stone. It's just the way they're built. Mother Nature builds these so there's almost like it's like the cotton candy of gemstones, if you will. You can have a big thing of cotton candy, right? But it weighs nothing. And that's kind of what these are, less dense, right? And it's not air actually that's why it's less dense, it's water. It's water-based actually. So you really have an interesting idea here in that it's just, again, giving you bold. That's like a 5-carat look if it were any other stone. Love it with the pink diamonds. I like how we finished it. I mean, this is a heavy band of gold, no doubt. And it is as it is in the rose and the white gold together, which I think really makes sense there. I don't know if you'd want it any other way. And we'll go ahead and make this really easy for you. The entire ring, the $29.99 it should be, exquisite value coming your way. It's for, yes, the top quality fire opal lovers out there. Unfortunately, if you're looking for the lower quality, the basic, the average material, it's not here. It's just not here. But if you'd like some really bright, almost looks like a ruby, we spend some time in July talking about our beloved Burmas. But Burma rubies, first of all, don't come in 2.5 carat sizes very often. And remember, this is a 2.5 carat size that looks like a 5 carat. The reason I'm bringing this up is there's a lot of people who would love to have a 5 carat ruby, but cannot afford a 5 carat ruby. Because if you find a 5 carat ruby from Burma or anywhere else, it's probably going to be tens of thousands of dollars. So there's that dilemma. So what is one to do? My recommendation would be you can go with a fire opal. I keep saying 5 because this 2.5 carat looks like a 5 carat, so you've got that deal. And it's not even going to be $3,000. Take a look at this. It's not 2. It's not $19.99, and it's going to be less, and I think we can really make this happen here. Under $1,000. We just brought you opals. The black opals are all still here. Let's go to $9.99 on this one and make it a done deal. Yes, Sean? He's like, you don't even want to know. And that's okay too. All right, so here we go. $9.99. One of these days you'll just say it, and we'll all just have a good laugh. All right, coming up, $9.99 on that one. Let me know. Let's give it 60 seconds on that. And we even have pink diamond earrings. I don't know about you guys, but we had some interesting earrings earlier that were really designer and special. I have some pink and whites. They're also very designer and very special. I'll flash them. You can tell me if you like them. They look like ruffles. They almost look like just like fabric. Like there's this tactile quality about them. The way this design is, I love them with the pink diamonds and the fire opal, just saying, I think they work well together. We've got 30 seconds left on the fire opal, then we'll flash these pink diamond earrings, because if we got the deals on earrings we are doing tonight, I think you're gonna like seeing the pink and the white diamond drop earrings that have a large diamond weight to them. So we'll do that next in right now, there they are. So they're the pink and whites, which we'll show you from all the angles, but this is an incredible length in a drop that is far beyond what we normally see. And it's gonna be 111-7101. And take a look at this length they're gonna give you. They're gonna be 1.75 inches top to bottom length. Starting with a hoop, that's gonna click closed, and then you've got this beautiful rose gold and white gold. It looks just really very pretty, very fluid, very much like a ruffle you would see in fabric. And it's actually going to be 79 points in your pink diamonds and a carat 35 in the white diamonds. Altogether, that's 214 in diamond weight that you have. And they're remarkable. They're very, again, this is a lengthy earring. And what I'm going to do is we'll show the fire opal, and then I'll switch them out here. I want you to see this up close as much as I want you to see them on, because it's important to see all those details. And reminder, with the pink and the white, or pink diamonds you have there and the white gold mix, it would look beautiful with this earring, which is also rose and white gold. But you see here, this is the importance of seeing it up close. These aren't teeny tiny little diamond pave accents. They're not. It's still pave through the designer drop, and it's round, brilliant set in the top. But look at how beautiful and large each and every diamond is. Now, that's a specialty earring, and I want to let's take a look through the base here so you can see how the design is made, how it's very, very, again, like a double layer style. Very much this folded over design. That's the inside, so finished beautifully. You can see it's rose gold from the back, and then it's the white rhodium in front of the stripes of the white diamonds there. It's beautiful, isn't it? Starts with a hoop, so that hoop's just gonna lock into place. I'm gonna click one on my ear. It's really easy. It's a straight post. You just pop it right in, you click it closed, you'll hear it click, you know it's secure when it does. And then this is what they look like from a distance away, just so you can see the kind of length they give. And then the fact that this is my favorite thing about a drop, when they're more narrow first, and then they flare out at the end point. Because that makes sense, the way they flare out right at the jawline here. So that's that perfect design. They think of everything. When these earrings are designed, we want them to look amazing on. The more amazing they look on, the more incredible you feel. And that's with that beautiful design. The fact that it looks just like It's like a silk fabric that just fell perfectly. Think of like when you're wearing a scarf, and it's really, as women who wear scarves, we know they can be a little bit difficult and high maintenance to get them to sit properly where you want them to. This is like you have a snapshot of a beautiful silk material that's just fallen and draped perfectly, and yet it's staying that way because it's all in gold and diamonds, and it looks like that. So we'll take a look at them close up. Just want you to see the length and the size they give you, and it's going to be a major value. We never bring them out because they're $8,999. $89.99 is not our happy price point here. It's not where we usually see pieces go. So tonight, the opportunity is here. We've been discounting and dropping many designer earrings, and from big to small, this is the way to go. Pink and white, get that great luxury look. One is going to sit properly, the other's not. That's why we got them all the different directions and all the different looks. But this is the time to pick them up because they're not even $89.99. What are we seeing on the 18 karat yellow gold we had earlier? Blowouts, beyond. Remember, this is the most elite. If these were not, if they were a little bit lesser diamond weight, we probably could have thrown them on that discount wheel that I did earlier with the designer pieces. That's why they weren't. I think we got all those designer earrings from the wheel out the door earlier, right? So now these have to go as well. Are you thinking about them? Oh, okay, we showed it. Do they need to see it again? Fire opal was just presented. We can show it again for you. And this is 214 in diamonds, and it's not going to be $89.99. They're even better. And JT, what kind of questions do they have? Want to see it on the hand again? Here it is. There's the fire opal again, which goes beautifully with the earring, I think. That's the pink diamonds. It's only pink diamonds on this one on the sides. Think of it like a striped effect, which again is like the earrings. That's why I put them back to back. I think they all work together. The fire opal ring is $9.99. It's still available if you'd like it. It's a 2.5 carat that looks like a 5 carat. It's got the natural pinks that are 25 points in pink diamonds. There's all your information. It's $9.99. Let's go back to look at the earrings, and we will make the earrings a better value. I'm just hesitating on this. How much money do I really want to lose in one show? That is the big debate. How much money should I really lose in one broadcast on one Monday night? The answer is probably it's incalculable because it is just too vast. But here's what we're going to do instead of 89, 79, 69, 59. Very difficult to make this. It's a retiring design. We will not see them back. I'm making sure we don't see them back because I'm going to make the price so low that they are guaranteed to go. They're not $4,000, $3,000, or $29.99. 214 pink and white diamonds, but even more important, the rose and the white gold that carries through the hoop to start, the drop that just sits and drapes at the perfect point of the angles of the face and the jawbone. It's amazing. It's not even $2,500. Let's really, truly make this the easiest earring you shop for, despite its great designer style. We're going to make them $1,999 only, and that is for one lucky caller, and it's first caller situation. Sounds like our fire opal may be going out the door, so we'll see if that's indeed gone. We have a couple of other diamond rings. I do have a pink and white diamond ring that would also go with the earrings as well. If you'd like to see that, it's a fun one. It's a really unique design with some very large pink diamonds to it as well. And then we have a couple blue sapphires. Do have a pink diamond that's a larger size that is certified by GIA. It's a 39 point, it's a pear shape. So we do have that one as well, so something to consider. And then any requests, we are down to 30 minutes in the broadcast. We are not here on Tuesdays, so it's time on Mondays, especially late here. Get your TVON jewelry fix in because we don't see you back till Wednesday night. I know it sounds far away, it's not really, but you know. We want to make sure we get you covered with all your favorites. So here we are, last call, $19.99. How are those still sitting here? Beautiful designer drop earring. Here's what they look like again from a distance. I do not want to leave these here. I can't bring them out again. Once they're down to this kind of loss, meaning we're losing money, I can't bring them out and spend tens of thousands of dollars of airtime on them again. It's designed to be your last and final look and get them out the door. And once they're gone, they're gone. So there they are in that drape. Again, 1 and really more than 1.5 inches, more like 1 5/8 inches. Did you get the fire opal? Okay, so here's the deal. We have a backed up call or two. We're waiting to see who's got them. Requests are coming in. Last call on the show. 29 minutes remaining. That's it. Yes. Verifying on the pink and whites. That's what it looks like from a distance. Here it is against the hand, because I think it's a little easier to see the color when it's not against a white backdrop, because you do have the white and the rose gold wrapping and swirling and striping through this very dimensional ribbon design that you see there. It is like an overlap. It's like there are two earrings in one here, draping from the hoop to start, diamonds in that hoop to start, click and closure, straight post. It just hinges at the base of the hoop. So you just open it up and then it clicks closed and it locks. You'll hear it click. It's right there. So you will hear that click into place. And then you know when you hear that it is locked. Last chance, last call. Anybody else thinking about them? Sean, are you thinking about these? Nope. All right, they're here. At the moment, they're here. I do, though, have another match. If you think I'm crazy for calling that fire opal with the pink diamonds a match, let's see what you think about this ring as a match. Pink and white diamonds. The chevron band, huge white diamonds zig and zagging their way through, and then the pink diamonds dotting the low points there. That's cool. And wait till you see it on, because it's even prettier on the hand. And it's item number 1119498. And if you want those 214 pink and whites, call me. $19.99. Here we are with the matching ring. 1119498 is your item number. Let's come in closer and take a look. I think, you know what, it makes me immediately think of our PDBTY. PDBTY. Pink diamonds by the yard. We've only had it a couple times and it's sold out. But that means some of you have it. Some of you have a pink diamonds by the yard, and this would be the identical match because it's bezel set pinks, and that's going to be falling into place right there like they're floating. Really, I love this too. Over 3/4 of the way around the band. This isn't just a halfway diamond band. That goes all the way from 3/4 all the way around. Look at that, very little sizing bar in the back. In this size that we have here, 20 points in the pink diamonds, there are only 5. So that means, oh, I can do that math. They're 4 points each. So that's big individual pinks there, plus really, again, this is like you see pave and you kind of think of really teeny tiny little diamond accents that usually aren't even full cut. These are big diamonds, 84 points in your white diamonds. So yes, you're getting a carat 04 total weight in your diamond ring, yet it's still a band. It's still wearable, it's still classic. It just gives you a little bit of a twist or a little zig and zag, and that's what's cool about it. We see these lightning bolt designs. We see these kind of the heartbeat designs, right? This is just a way to kind of take that, but still interpret it in such a classic wearable way. Kind of looks interesting when it's on the hand. Like that's when you really see those diamond round brilliants that are the pinks that tend to be floating within that band. So you've got really just a beautiful look, and it's only, you know what, let's just sell it out. It's an amazing value. We're going to take it down from that $39.99 should be. I love that if it does move a little bit one side to the other, like, you know, if it just jogs around, guess what? Still diamonds. I have it way off center now. Look at that. You're still seeing diamonds. That's the beauty of having those white diamonds go more than halfway. So it's not just meant to cover the part that you see, it's meant to cover even more than that, so that if it does move on the hand, which rings sometimes do, then you still have your diamonds. Almost looks like an eternity band. It's not $39.99, we're taking $3,000 off. We're gonna make it $999 only, and that's to get a carat 04, pink and white. The diamonds are enormous, really every single one of them. Large, round, brilliant stones, whether it be your pink or your white, all together, and it stays as far as the gold color too. So that's also, I think it's a fun way to do a pinky ring. Remember, we're sizing, so even if you want to go smaller, let's say for a pinky, or if you want to go larger for an index finger, we take care of that so that you can really wear it, because when it sits low profile like that, it's a great candidate for even those outside of the hand fingers. Like we're seeing this still. Pinky rings are hotter than ever. Thumb rings are a thing. Let me actually try it on as a thumb ring for you so you can see it that way, because I think you might enjoy how that looks as well. You can see that there, how that looks, and flat enough where it works that way, where you don't ever want something, I don't think, sticking up too much when it's on the outside of the hand. I feel that way about thumb rings, index finger rings, or pinky rings. You just kind of want it to sit really flush with the hand, and you can see from all the side angles it really does. So, and everything's well protected because you've got those white diamonds in the pave, you got the pink diamonds that are bezel set, so it just really works beautifully for anywhere on the hand. So $9.99 on that one. We're in last call on the show, 25 minutes. I think what we need to do right now is probably, in addition to a little recap at the end, we'll probably bring out a couple of our blue sapphires. We have some super elite sapphires that we're gonna make very affordable for you. I would love a request. We haven't had any tonight, so that's unusual. If you have one for me, let me know so we can bring those out. And maybe just a heart-shaped yellow diamond for the road too. A 1 carat 1 heart shape that's gonna be loaded with extra diamonds that will also make affordable for you as well. But first it's time for blue sapphires. 2 choices, one of them is certified, both in platinum. Let's start here. And just had, oh my goodness, that is just, I know this one has that little bit of that elongation to it, which I look at it this way. If you're thinking about a pear shape, you're automatically getting some elongation to the way it's gonna sit. This just emphasizes it, the way it's extending from the wider band. That's one choice. Actually, just to see the stone better, it sits better this way, just to appreciate the color. That's one option in platinum. It's item number 1124948. The other option I have is going to be GIA certified. It's also in platinum, and it's a very similar color. It's just an oval. So the question is going to be, out of our 2 Rockstar Blue Sapphires, which one do you like better? Noting that the right side is going to come with a GIA cert, the left side does not. The left side is the 182 pear shape, and the oval is going to be a little bit, and I mean a little bit bigger, 1 point. There's only 1 point difference between the 2 stones. So let's talk pear shape first. It's 182 with the 69 points of the baguettes and the rounds. If we go over to the other side, you're going to get that, again, take note, the pear shape looks bigger, yes. The oval actually is bigger in carat weight by 1 point. 1124310 is the item number on the right side. That is the oval. We're going to make them very similar in price. Platinum with a carat 83 on the oval, and the diamond weight is more, it's 1 carat. The entire ring has a cert. The entire ring was sent to GIA to be certified. Here is the cert that goes with that ring. And then it's a 183. I know that sounds similar. It is 1 point difference than the pear shape. It's 1 point larger. 1 carat exactly in diamonds, that will all be described in the cert, where you have a center stone with a client stated weight of a carat 83, set in white metal, that's platinum, 6 near colorless square. Anyway, it goes on and on. 10.2 grams. That's as it is now in a size 6 1/4. I was looking at the wrong bag. Here's a 5. It's basically a 6x8. And then you've got geographic origin, Sri Lanka. So it's Ceylon material, brilliant cut, blue stone, natural corundum. And as most sapphires are, it got heat treatment because most every sapphire does. So that's the cert that comes with the right side, the oval. And now we get to price them. Oh boy. Well, I didn't realize we had the $22,000 sapphires. One was 22, one was 21. I don't care. Let's take them both down to their lowest price they can be, and it's a debut for each. Do you have a favorite? If you do, I highly recommend getting on the phone lines because there's only one of each, but we're going to make it really easy and affordable right now. Either way, they're under $10,000. And this is what the oval looks like, which has a great finished undergallery, which I'll show you when we're back up close. But that, first of all, is what it looks like on the hand. What do you think? Got the baguettes and the rounds. That's a classic setting, but with a wider overall band. Not $99.99. No, it is not. It's not. Either way, I want to really, truly get both of these out the door, and I think we can. It just requires me going under cost, and I've been doing that all night, so what difference does it make? We got 20 minutes to do that. There's the oval. Look at that finishing on the inside. Platinum. Platinum. We're going to bring them down. Not even $3,000. No matter which, I know, even the certified on the right, not even $29.99. I'm going lower. Thank you so much. Yvette, we've got your request coming up next. This is not going to be $3,000. I mean it, neither one. Not $29. I'm talking about the oval right now. The oval, which is bigger, which is certified, which has a bigger diamond weight, is only going to be $2,777. The pear shape's even less. The pear shape in platinum on the left side, $24.99. And that's it. And we got a really, whoa, Yvette, I've never even seen this before, so I don't know how you've seen it, but I've never seen it, and I love this value. Big diamond necklace coming up for Yvette. white diamond in white gold, sign me up. We've got a beautiful collar style necklace on the way for you. Yvette, if you want to jump on the phone lines now, you can. I have to try on the pear-shaped sapphire as well, so you can see what that one looks like. Here's your inside of the pear-shaped in platinum. That's the 182. All your graphics there for the pear shape now, and it's a 69-point diamond weight, and here's what it looks like one way to where it is pear shape pointing down, and then we'll show it the other way. And we've got it for $24.99, so whichever one you prefer. Oh, the feel of this ring. So weighty because you've got all that platinum. Just let me know which sapphire you prefer. This one's $24.99 and the other's $27.77. And remember, the other has the cert from GIA. Makes appraisals and insuring a breeze. Take a look at them two together up close, and let's see which one you prefer, and let's give them a final 60 seconds on our two incredible royal blues. Look at that. Royal blues, but not too dark. That's the key. It's always a fine, like high wire act you walk with sapphires to get ideal quality. You don't want them to be too dark. You don't want them to be inky or navy or opaque. Ooh, no, most are. Most sapphires are just opaque. You don't see through them. They have no real clarity to them if you can't. And they have too deep a color. That's not the case here. And then Yvette's diamond necklace is coming out to play. 1124722. And which sapphire do you want? Two incredible values on pieces that are supposed to be far more in their price tag. And let's get to the white diamond necklace. Item number is 1124722. Here it is. I'll start with it on the hand, then I'll try it on for you. Don't have a length on it. That's a shame. I'm going to have to get that for you. It's our white diamond. It's a it's a yellow diamond with white diamonds. So let's take a look at this one from afar first. Then we'll get you the up close. Come on in. It's 1124722. It's a, first of all, this is a beautiful bar style necklace. It's still flexible. So obviously you can see there, it's going to be hinged between every one of these half-inch bars of shining 14 karat gold. Yes? Oh, with the pink diamonds. Great. Thank you, Marcy. Enjoy it. This is for Yvette's request. The natural yellow tone is 65 points in the pair. It is surrounded by a chevron of white diamonds. This gives kind of the collar feel, but you see the necklace itself is totally flexible. Another additional 86 points in white diamonds. They don't have a measurement. I'm going to have to do that for you. Let's go ahead and show you the insert closure. It's kind of like a bracelet would be closed. And then you have two figure eights as well. So there are two figure eights. You're going to have a little bit of a button. It's just exactly like a tennis bracelet where you press down the button and it unlatches. You have an insert closure, which is really easy, and you just push that in and boom, you are done. Fasten your figure eights. It's good to go. I have got to take a look at it on the neckline. Then I'm going to go ahead and have to measure it for you. So take a look at this. That's what it looks like. And obviously I've got to get you the measurement because it is not adjustable. It seems to be 18, but I'll double check that for you because I know that's important. And it will be that beautiful drape that you see right there. And I love that each bar, I mean, just the mix of the diamonds with the mirror finishing of all this 14 karat gold. And let's also take a brief moment to look at the sapphires while I measure it, and then I'll show you the up close as well so that you can see that. But I just have to give you the measurement really quickly. So that's very important. And we're going to talk about those sapphires. Remember, they're going to be $27.77 or less. So you get to choose. And then the length of the necklace is really going to be, it's about 17.5 inches without, not accounting for that drop. So it really sits like an 18-inch. I'm going to move those to the side because we actually have the close-up here of your center stone. I really want you to see that close-up of the center as it drapes here. Let me see if that one's going to sit on its own for a moment, just so we can see both the white diamonds and how they're set side by side, and then that yellow diamond center, which I'll give you a different look at it here with the tweezers so I can at least hold it for you, so you can see the clarity and the color of that yellow diamond from the side here. So that's going to be your yellow diamond. That's the 65 point. That's 2/3 of a carat. And then all the white diamonds in addition is 86 points. And the entire necklace, $19.99. That's it. So a big time value. Yellow and white together. Beautiful. That looks like it feels like a red carpet piece when you see the way it drapes, but then you realize the way it's not necessarily diamonds all the way around, it makes it more wearable than if you had, a lot of times you see these kind of looks where the diamonds continue all the way around. Not only are those far more pricey to get as we show it on the hand, but it's also going to make it decidedly more dressy. I think by adding these beautiful mirror finish links, it just really makes it elegant. But that entire necklace, $19.99 when you've got such a large, impressive diamond weight like this. That's really good, really good. And thank you for asking for it. A carat 51 in total diamond weight here. Very nice. And lots of gold, lots of 14K as well. That's for sure. Basically it's 17.5 without, what I was doing was just measuring the length of the chain. This obviously, this point that drops and drapes a little bit, that's what gives you a little extra length. It's gonna fit like an 18. So, you know, because all I can do is just like, again, stretch it out like that. Obviously you have a little extra length with the way this part does not go flat. That little chevron dove's tail style it's stationary, right? So I'm only just measuring it from one end to the other in the necklace. It's going to fit like an 18-inch. So you know where an 18-inch is gonna hit on your particular neckline. Tends to be the classic length that we like to see as far as wearability in necklaces, and we only have this one. So I don't think that's gonna stick around. It's certainly a great value. Do you have this one? Congratulations. It is? Oh, good. That makes me happy. All right. Thank you so much. So that one's going to our requester. And then let's get to our yellow diamond piece. It's item number 112. This is a heart shape, and it's 1125133. A gorgeous heart-shaped yellow. It's going to be that gorgeous, brighter yellow. You can see even the side diamonds are very bright. We're down to about 13 minutes. So if you do have any questions, requests, anything we can bring out from earlier tonight, there are a few. Our first hour, I think a lot of people were a little late to the party today. So if there is anything as you reviewed maybe the first hour, if there's anything you want to see again, please do let me know. And I think you're going to be very happy with all these values and discounts we put together for you today. But this is the yellow diamond that's going to be a true heart shape. This is not a pseudo heart where it's a pear shape. It is a true defined heart. It's got a 1 carat center stone weight. Alone, it's a VS stone, by the way, and look at that. There's your close-up. I have rejected a number of heart shapes over the years because sometimes the cut leaves a little left to be desired. I'm just cleaning the top surface there. It looked like it had a little fingerprint. And this is it. This is the 101. 30 points in VS yellow diamonds. That's all the additional yellow diamonds that you have. Thank you, Yvette, so much. Enjoy it. It's a beautiful necklace. Great choice. And then here we are with this extremely important 92 points in the white diamonds. And pretty much, well, look where they are. That is all in that outer halo. Every one of those white diamonds, they're right there. They're huge individual stones because the sides, just yellows. Along the sides of the band there, just yellows. Kind of reminds me of the way the pink diamonds were set around our fire opal a little bit, where it's just the yellows on the sides, but still stands out because they're sitting on top of that platform of the white gold. So here we are, ready to get it at home, what we can do when we have 11 minutes left. And it's one of our big, big grand finales. There's one thing to do here. And we've been doing it all night, but haven't had a 1 carat yellow. Now we did have the carat 10 yellow diamond band, which I'd encourage you to ask about and see if we still have one for you. 4 stones, 27.5 points each in yellow gold only for $9.99. Biggest value we had tonight, I believe. But then again, this one hasn't been priced yet. Maybe this can top it. Maybe we can go a little bit more. Just better than $99.99, which is on the bag. And how about a record setter? Since we've got very little time left, and you think about what you have here in total weight, all of that happening. And we are not going to talk about just a basic $99.99 price. We're bringing it far lower than that. Make sure you're on the phone lines because you're getting a grand total of $223 in diamonds. Reminder, we had a $223 individual yellow diamond in a pendant earlier, but it was $10,000. You might have missed it. If you did and you're interested, let me know. We can show it again. But this is $223 overall. So now we're excited. And now we're excited about taking the price down and showing it on the hand so you can see what the pear shape, or rather heart shape, is going to look like on the hand from a distance. I always think of just how amazing would this be as a gift to give a loved one. How special to you would that be? The privilege, the beauty, the rarity. It has an addition. We know yellow diamonds are rare. We talked about it extensively in this show tonight. We know how important it is to get a natural yellow on its own. To get a heart shape over a carat, under 10,000, it's a deal. It's a deal. Nobody's going to question that. But what I've got to do with 9.5 minutes is make it a better deal. A better deal. A much better deal. It's not going to be $99. $49.99 is your 50% off sale. We're going to do better than that. Far better. This is your chance right now. It's not $49, $39, $29.99. Breaks every current yellow diamond 1 carat price we have. I'll do better at the end of the show. We have 9 minutes. I thank you for staying with us. It's a Monday night. It's summertime. There's a lot going on, and it's awfully nice to be able to have you with us all the way to this very last few minutes of our Monday, and I want to say thank you. And the best way to do that, besides just saying the words, is giving you a better deal than you've ever seen on a yellow diamond, and it's not going to be $29. This gets better. It's just happening right now. Only one caller takes it. Reminder to call on anything you saw earlier in the previous 3 hours because your favorite piece might still be here. And then I'm going to recap one thing after this too that you need to see before we go. It's a color change sphene. Maybe we'll have time to show you the Savorite one more time. But this is not even $2,500. We are truly making this the deal of all yellow diamond deals. And it's going to be $2,499 because we've just got to go that quickly. I still want to recap 2 pieces from hour number 1. Savorite garnet, and did you see we had a color change sphene and a pendant, which I know how many of you have been begging and pleading for us to have a color change sphene and a pendant. We had one tonight, so I got to bring that out because that's going to go too. So 112-5218 is coming up for a recap. We'll see who's got this heart shape. Obviously, that's going to go. And let's recap the sphene. Oh, this sphene with a pendant, because this is a softer stone. So a lot of you are weary about wearing this in a ring. And so we've solved the issue. Bright as can be, phenomenal. Color change sphene on the neckline, you don't have anything to worry about. Doesn't matter. If the stone's a little more delicate, you have no problem wearing this. On the neckline, it's our pendant with a 268 sphene, round, brilliant cut, all that dazzling dispersion. It shows that in every light. But what you're going to see in different lights is the stone's body color go from green to bright red, and red to green, and green to red, and back and forth it goes. And you've got 7 points in diamonds in this ribbon-like style of gold. A lot of mirror finished gold, 1 piece only in the world. It's $19.99. That's it. Yes. Oh, thank you. Which one? The pear or the oval? You got it. Pear-shaped sapphire sold in platinum from earlier. That means the GIA certified oval sapphire is still available. This sphene, I'm going to show it on the hand, Tony. We showed everybody earlier, but you may have missed it. If you were watching something else, take a look at that. There it is from a distance. I'll give you the measurement and we'll show it on the neckline one more time. Don't forget, you got to get your jewelry now. We're going off the air in 7 minutes exactly. We are not here tomorrow. This is the day. Do not wait till Wednesday because your pieces will be gone. There it is at 1.25 inches top to bottom. We'll take a look, or 1 1/8 inches right in between. And then there you have it from a distance away. Your favorite chain is going to go right through that bail because it's an ample size bail for any chain, really including your diamonds by the yard, because it's got plenty of length to go through that bail at the top. So it's going to sit like so. The brilliance is amazing on a sphene. There's nothing else like it. Yes, even diamonds, even top quality VS diamonds cannot do what a color change sphene, what this highly dispersive stone does. You got it right here. So that's going to be $19.99. Let's see who's got it. We'll go back to the wheel. And you can even change the gold on this one, which is pretty remarkable. So if you want to get white gold or rose gold instead, you can. But there it is, $19.99. Let me know who's got it. That one's going to go. And then we are seeing a lot of pieces from this last few hours go. So this is the time. You know it's the end of the show, so everyone's kind of seen everything. We're reevaluating. We're thinking about what we can't live without, getting the values of lifetime that have been really on display all night long. They really have. It's been quite the night for values. Still the heart-shaped yellow. I just want to make sure we get these recaps in. And then, do you remember about 2 hours ago, I had a Savorite that I put on the auction block. We did not get the open. I'm going to bring it back one more time. I really want you to see this Savorite garnet in the signature mounting. We're going to show that to you again. $19.99 the sphene. Who's got it? Maybe Sean's got it. We'll find out. A lot of people verifying. Just yell it out. First caller gets it. Same with the yellow diamond heart shape. Same with the Savorite I'm about to show you one more time. Yes? Yellow heart shape is verifying right now. Here's our sphene. I'm going to move on and show you the Savorite so we can make sure we get it all in 5 minutes. This is the Savorite. Tried so desperately. Did we just move, or was it just me? Did we just have a little quakey? Yes. Here we go. Here it is, 110 Savorite. It's going to be item number 1124838. Tried with all my might to get an open at 50. Tony remembers. He's like, yep, that was the saddest little thing I'd ever seen. Couldn't even get the open at 15. Well, I'm bringing it back at the end of the night, and we're going to check it out right now. Sphene is still here, by the way. Sphene is here. Someone's going to get it, but it's here at the moment. So just because I moved on doesn't mean it's sold yet, but it will. And now we're talking about this Savorite garnet in a signature mounting that I will blow out. We don't have time for an auction. We have 4.5 minutes. So we don't have time. So I'll just go ahead and blow it out for $1,499 right now to the first caller that says yes, and you choose your gold and you choose your size and get that round sphene that's almost 3 carats before somebody else does. Highly recommend that round sphene in the pendant. Such a safe way to wear a sphene. It really is. It's a stone you have to be wary about wearing in a ring. You have to be a little bit extra aware of where you wear your sphene rings. So a pendant is easy. No question. Just you've got plenty of look, and you get your beautiful sphene just going with everything with all that dispersion. But here we are with our beautiful Savorite, $14.99. Just a couple of recaps that I really feel strongly should go before we do tonight. Don't forget, we're not here tomorrow. Tuesdays we don't have a broadcast, but we will be back on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock Pacific time. That is 9 p.m. Central time. That is 10 p.m. Eastern time. So please don't forget about us on Wednesday night, even though we're going to go about 46 hours till we see you again. So the countdown is on. We can't wait to rendezvous again on Wednesday night for a big jewelry assortment. 3 big hours. Live Wednesday and Thursday. Make sure you don't miss it, but this is $14.99 into the show. We've got our last call. Anything else you have questions on? Our yellow tourmalines from earlier by request are still here. We had a couple opals, like this big opal, this 4 carat 60. Maybe this needs another look. The 460 Lightning Ridge opal that looks like that. That opal with the big diamonds on the side, $22.99. Just a reminder. So let's show you the opal, the Savorite, the sphene, lots of blues and greens up here. And then, of course, the sphene's going to give you every color of the rainbow in all that brilliance. Here it is. Last chance, last call. I think we still have the Tanzanite emerald cut, if I'm not mistaken, so I'll put that back up for you. That was still here, I believe. So a lot of great pieces, but not a time to wait. Here's that Tanzanite. That's the Tanzy. And then I also have, let me set that right back here for you. And then what I'm going to do is show you that beautiful sphene one more time, because I'm still marveling at the fact that that's still here, but I know we're verifying on a lot of these items on the wheel. Your last time, last chance. And again, please don't wait. We will be here for a couple minutes after the show ends, but that means that people are still calling in after the show to pick out these pieces they love, and we can have them right out to you. So Savorite's $14.99 in the front left. The opal in the middle is $22.99. The Tanzanite is $19.99, as is the sphene pendant in the back that I'm holding. $19.99 for that sphene as well. We've got our final 2 minutes. Let me know what we can show you or tell you more about if you need to see graphics one more time, or just ask your operators. All of these have been presented prior tonight, so we've got all the information just here waiting for you. So let me know, because everything on this wheel is either $22.99 or less, and that's pretty impressive when you look at the array of jewelry that we have to show you. So is the sapphire, actually. Well, this will be $27.77 for this blue sapphire that we had. The GIA certified. Blue sapphire is right there. So you can get that blue sapphire for $27.77. And so it is final call, and here's that sphene one more time for you. So not a chance that any of those stick around past the next couple of minutes. We are here for a couple minutes, so even though we're going off the air in about 1 minute and 7 seconds, we're going to be here for a few minutes after that. Phone number stays the same. Be sure and dial it in so you don't miss out on anything up here or anything else. Reminder, the biggest value of the night, I think, without a shadow of a doubt, is the yellow diamond band. The carat 10 minimum, 4 stone, yellow diamond, and yes, they're natural. And yes, that band is $9.99. Please call and see. I honestly don't know if we have any left, but check with your operators. That 4 stone yellow diamond band with the carat 10 for $9.99, unheard of value. One of our top values all time here. And yet you want to check and see if we have one available for you. It's yellow gold only. We'll take your size and get it exactly out to you in the size you need, quarter, half, or 3/4 sizing, or full sizes. So make sure you shop anything off that wheel or beyond. We're here for a couple minutes. We're going off the air, so we have to say our goodnights. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate you shopping. Thanks so much. And remember, we're off Tuesdays, but we're back to do it again Wednesday night at 7 o'clock Pacific time. So we'll see you then. Have a great rest of your evening, a great Tuesday from all of us at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a good night. We'll see you Wednesday.